album is on the way. More importantly, um, 11 a.m. was the start time today. It feels good to start back at the original time for the last 2 years. It is a blessing to see everybody that's in here so far today. I'm gonna give a shout out to every somebody that's in here. Shout out to Chance, Darius, Nana, Shaggy, Ted, Justin, West, Two Turn, B Young, Bry, Anthony, OG, Lorenzo, D Money, Anush, Jawan, Josiah, Bear, Twin, Hezzy. We even got Kenny, no G's in the building. Shout out to Kenny. CJ, D Mac, Lake Show Yo, it's B3310. I don't know who you are, but shout out to you. And shout out to Kate. So we got 27 people in here so far. Probably will get more people in here a little later on or as the show progresses. 11 a.m. is the start time, y'all. We back to 11 a.m. start time. No more by 12 p.m. Excuse me, no more by 12 p.m. My little brother is back home, so I'm going to get back to the original start time so people can know what it is. Again, 11 a.m. start time is back for the foreseeable future, or you can say for good. Either way, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to see y'all profiles. It's a blessing to see y'all type, and it's a blessing to hear y'all talk about the 3 different topics that we're going to be discussing today, and so forth. So, with that being said, also live on YouTube. Nah, I don't know the last time I even wore Yeezy. I don't wear Yeezys at all anymore. Live on YouTube, y'all. Fact and Stats is the YouTube. Again, starting very, very, very soon. Some shows will be directly on YouTube with no playback. I'm going to mix it in. Same way I mix playback in with spaces, I'm going to mix YouTube being the primary source very, very soon. So make sure you all subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube. So I can grow on YouTube. I can get YouTube popping. I think nothing would be better than having YouTube popping, if you ask me. Right there, 11 subscribers away from 500. I think that's crazy that I'm not at 500 subscribers yet. I will promote that in here for the next couple of hours or every hour to get people to subscribe to YouTube. Probably one person to subscribe. You never know. Also going to promote it on social media as well. People see it, they might subscribe. 11 subscribers away from 500. If you do not subscribe to Fact That's on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. The show is live on there right now as well. If you ever want to listen back to any show that we had over the last couple of weeks or even month and a half, check it out on Fact That's YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. If you subscribe already, hit that like button. Somebody just subscribe. That's what it's all about. You see what I'm saying? That's what promoting do. Somebody just subscribe. Shout out to CJ. I think it was CJ then. Shout out to CJ. We are now 10 subscribers away from 500, and I will be promoting that every hour while we're in here. Shout out to Malik Neighbors. I want to give Malik Neighbors a little shout out real quick. That nigga going crazy. Bro, I haven't seen somebody get so much love and praise on Twitter through training camp like this from a wide receiver standpoint in a little minute, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He making me want to contemplate on drafting him in fantasy football. I'm dead serious, bro. Shout out to Malik Neighbors. Back to the introduction, though. Make sure you all subscribe to Fact That's on YouTube. Somebody else subscribe. That's what it's all about. We are now at 491 subscribers. We are 9 away from 500. If you don't subscribe, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you do subscribe already, hit that like button. And we're gonna continue to grow. My next goal is YouTube. I want to take over YouTube. I want to be big on YouTube versus playback versus Twitter. YouTube is my one of my main focuses now, and I will do the best I can to get out more podcast episodes again. I recorded a podcast episode in 2 months. Podcast episodes, and also having a show directly on YouTube versus playback. So while playback still will be here for the watch parties, playback will still be here for some shows as well. Playback ain't gonna go nowhere because I think the watch parties are an amazing thing. WNBA is on the way back. NBA season's on the way back in 2 months, so we'll be in here lit regardless, watching basketball and baseball. So some of the baseball games being here too, so we'll be on it here too. Fact and Stats Apparel. I see me one of my favorite color shirts on right now. I probably can't fully see it, obviously, because my chair's a little low. But it is what it is. Fact and Stats Apparel. Fact and Stats Apparel is always available, y'all. Baseball be on here, OG. Sometimes. Some nights Shaggy or BJ.
Nah, we do be watching baseball in here sometimes. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's mostly when we don't got nothing else to watch, but
that's the honest
truth. Time we probably just put some baseball on just to have it on screen, but we do be watching it sometimes though.
Yeah, that's the honest truth. So yeah, far as the fact is that's apparel, obviously fall season is on the way. So by now, our main focus is back to fall apparel. That's long sleeves, hoodies, sweatpants. I'm in a communication with a designer just to get something that I like. For the design to come out, we'll see how that goes. But either way, within the next month, be on the lookout for a new drop. Interested in anything that's on Fact and Stats website right now. Numerous items is on sale. Numerous items obviously sold out. Trying to restock back in on, but you still got items that you can purchase today and get shipped today, especially what's on sale. Feel free to check that out. The website is facts where I peeped that. The website is factandstats.us. Click that link right there. Also, the website and the YouTube both pinned. It's both pinned. So feel free to I gotta unpin some of these messages. Niggas be pinning shit, just do not unpin. Subscribe to the YouTube. Check out the Fact and Stats website. And that's it, man. And tell a friend about Fact and Stats. Today's NFC East Day. The main point of this show today is NFC East Day. Also, if you even know any boxing fans, you can tell them to pull up real quick. We're going to be doing a quick, not quick, I don't care how long it takes, honestly. 492 subscribers on YouTube. That means 3 people subscribed this morning just off me promoting in the show today. I think that's what it's all about. You're helping me achieve my goal, man. You're helping me achieve my goal. I got a short-term goal of 500. I might shed a tear. When I get to 1,000, I'm going to shed 2 tears. So 8 people away from 500 subscribers. Make sure you all subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube. The show is live there right now. Check out the website if you want Fact and Stats apparel. And I will put more focus into that aspect as well. With that being said, though, the show today, damn, the introduction be taking a little minute out of me. The show today, updated bio. Updated this bio last night. I like it. Daily sports show, weekly podcast, and clothing brand. So it lets people know what Fact and Stats is. So if I ever post any Fact and Stats apparel, they know to expect that with the clothing brand. I updated the bio on the Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. So updated bio. Inquiries, email, playback.tv, Fact and Stats. To the show. Also, live on Twitter right now, y'all. Be on the lookout. Live on Twitter right now. If you ain't here, it's cool. The show will be live tomorrow, which is today at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Playback and YouTube. Olympic news. We can talk about anything. I think the biggest thing yesterday was Noah Biles winning gold in a close-ass race. And anything else that pops up in my head, honestly, or anybody else's head, we can talk about as far as the Olympics. Basketball is tomorrow morning, so be on the lookout for that, y'all. It's the elimination stage, so it's gonna be a lot of good games, a lot of close games.
I thought the women were playing today. They're not playing today.
The women play today.
I thought. I'm about to say I'm not.
Nah, women just played. I said Biles. No allows. My bad. The women just played yesterday. Am I burnt? Didn't the women just play yesterday?
I'm about to go. Let me.
I swear the women just played Germany, bro. I think the women just played Germany yesterday. Yeah, all right. I thought it was a little burnt.
I think it's 3x3. 3x3 today. It's the
Oh, you talking about 3x3?
Metal. Yeah, they I think they played 3 games today. If they was to win gold, then they played a game right now, I believe. And let me just go look it out. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I know this nigga did not just stop me for 3v3, but not a problem though. Yo, but yeah, tomorrow morning there's a lot of good basketball games, elimination stage. So you're gonna see more minutes played for more star players, or they're better players on the team. They're gonna be unch. I like all the matches. I like all the games tomorrow, bro. Besides the USA game. Other than that, I love every single matchup that's tomorrow. We got Canada and France. Damn, how the fuck I'm saying I love it and I forgot the games that fast. Canada and France, I think.
Okay, I got you.
Greece, Australia. Wait, what you about to say, love, while I'm looking it up?
30. Then there's a bronze medal game at 3. Then a gold medal game at 4.
Okay. Hold on, let me put it back up. All right, so yeah, Greece, Germany, Australia versus Serbia, Canada, and France. Those 3 games should be good games. None of the spreads in those games eclipsed 7.5, so that's good. Meanwhile, the USA and Brazil gave me that 26.5 right now. But if y'all can be up early for those games. I can't make the first game, but I think Greece and Germany's gonna be really good. I probably can make the second game with Australia versus Serbia at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then we got Canada and France. That's gonna be live during the show tomorrow. That's gonna be a good game too. So, me personally, I expect Germany, Serbia, and Canada to win. You parlay those together, that's plus money. I think all those teams will win that game. Germany just handled France pretty easily. Um, Greece doesn't have anybody that can stop Olympic Dennis. Heaven sent what's up. Olympic Dennis, also with France, and Germany's one of the better defensive teams in this little shebang right now. I think Serbia's gonna be Australia as well. I think she's a better team. And as far as Canada and France, France got the size, but they don't got the talent. They don't got the skill. Rudy Gobert is one of the worst 7-footers I ever seen play basketball. So Wemby is good and all, but Wemby doesn't. He's not a dominating player right now. Whether that's let me just put it like that. He's not dominating as far as an offensive and defensive standpoint throughout the full course of an Olympic game right now. So and then other than that, it's Batum. Fournier starts, but his minutes fluctuate, and that's pretty much France. So I think Canada, with the array of NBA players that they have on their team, they're going to be France too. So yeah, man, I'm playing that parlay. I hope y'all play that parlay too. Nah, I said Gobert's one of the worst 7-footers I ever seen, especially from an offensive standpoint. The guy is terrible. So I'm playing the parlay. Hope y'all do too. Germany, Serbia, Canada, them three together.
It's so funny.
Them three together. That's plus money. Make some money with me, and if you lose, which I doubt, then lose some money with me. But take my word. So Olympic news. NFC.
Who did you say France was playing?
France playing Canada.
Oh yeah, Canada smoking them.
Yeah, Canada gonna handle them pretty easily, in my opinion. Unless Wemby go off for 30 or something.
That's what I'm saying. Unless Wemby just turned into a demon, but
you just said Wemby not all that offensively though.
I said he's not dominating. He hasn't been dominating in this Olympic run so far. That's what I said. I think throughout every single game he has not been dominating to where you can come into this game like, yeah, France is probably gonna win this. They struggled with Brazil. They just got stepped on by Germany, and they played Canada tomorrow. So
hey, did Serbia lose to South Sudan?
Nah, Serbia is undefeated.
Okay.
But Serbia lost to the USA, but yeah. Germany and Canada is undefeated. My bad. And USA, obviously. So we're gonna talk about the Olympics today.
So Serbia did lose.
I think they play USA in the regular joint. I think that was their first game. Yeah, Serbia lost to USA. If I'm not mistaken. But if you know
they only lost to USA.
Okay. If y'all know any boxing fans, y'all tell them come through real quick. We starting to show off that way. And then we're going to head to some Olympic news, whether that's races, whether that's volleyball, whether that's 3v3, whether that's the men's Olympics basketball, women's Olympics basketball. And then after that, we're going to go to the main point of the show today, which is the NFC East outlook. So I'm looking for Commanders fans, Cowboys fans, Giants, and Eagles fans. Also, let y'all know here. Also, Terrence Crawford fight recap thoughts. West said ill. I didn't know. I thought West was a fan of boxing, man. I thought West was a big fan of boxing, man.
Yo, I am. I don't.
You hear me, Ed? West was lying about Errol Spence last fight. Ed, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, you said you are West what?
I'm gonna talk in a minute. Hold on.
All right, you said you are West what?
I said I am. I said I am a big fan of boxing. I still can say ill to that weak ass. Nah, it was a really good performance.
I was about to say, whoa. We don't got
I won't say a really good performance. It was a really good fight, though.
Yeah.
Was it really? Y'all thought it was a good fight?
I enjoyed the fight.
I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta watch the fight again, bro. I was watching that thing at 1 a.m., bro. I just watched a 30-minute Eminem concert, bro.
Right.
I wasn't locked in, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think the fight. I think people wanted. I think people were expecting him to knock him out, just like Errol Spence. But bro, the way that dude fights is very unorthodox, bro. With like the head movement and like just it's such like a different style that like he was able to get through the fight. But Terrence clearly won the fight. The fucking announcers were just dick eating. That's all they were doing.
No D word.
Oh, my bad. Forgive me. But I'm saying, like, if you were watching the fight, they were like, this guy's doing this and this, and I'm like, no, the fuck he is not. Like he's getting popped.
Now, to be fair, Sean Porter was going crazy though. I'm like,
He was being honest though.
Unless you were judging how Sean was, because Sean was
Keep in mind that Terrence Porter also whooped his ass.
Yeah, Terrence
Like he whooped Sean Porter's ass, so of course he's gonna be like, man, this thing is winning. But generally speaking, like I think the dude's his style can give people problems, but he didn't land anything extremely demonstrative. He tried a couple times with that overhand right, and all you heard the announcers keep saying, if he lands that overhand right, which he never fucking did, he can do something. Like he can do what? We haven't seen Terrence Crawford touch the fucking canvas. He was out the ring for 14 months. Just like Gervonta. Like Gervonta knocks people out, right? But no one said anything when he was out for 14 months and came back last fight, right? So, yeah, Terrence Crawford looked like himself, in my opinion. Shit was a walkthrough to me.
So a walkthrough, damn. So how do you feel about the other guy? Like, how do you feel like he fought? How do you feel like his performance?
I think that his style.
Okay.
I think that his style made for a fight that appeared competitive, but I swear to you, that fight was not as competitive as people would like to make it. It was not. It was unanimous for a reason. First and foremost. Secondly, again, his style. Go rewatch the fight. He wasn't really connecting with anything of force. Terrence was getting combination after combination.
I mean, but the stats don't back what you're saying. Like the naked eye may say that, and that's fine.
Here's the thing: I don't give a fuck about CompuBox numbers. I'm sorry to say that his style was cool, but look at that motherfucker's face.
We're not talking about his style. We're talking about him landing. Bro, I'm not disputing anything about him getting hit.
That fight was not as close as you would like to believe. So hold on, what was your assessment of the fight? Like, what did you take away from it? Because I don't want to sound like a know-it-all, but I think he clearly won the fight. I thought it was relatively easy. I
didn't disagree with who won. I said my one comment was about him landing. Him being Madrimov or Madrimov, however you pronounce his name.
Madrimov, yep.
I do think he landed more shots than you're giving him credit for, and some clean shots. It wasn't just Crawford in there being, untouchable and just schooling this nigga on how to box, not getting touched.
I think tactically it was. I tactically think it was a walk in the park. I swear to God, after rewatching it, I felt like it was even more of a walk in the park. No lie.
Let me hear what he's trying to say real quick. So
I had a 7-5 in Crawford's favor. So I like the score of 115 to 113. I think I enjoyed the fight. I do think Madrimov had a real shot at winning that fight. The last 2 rounds, I think Crawford turned up, and rightfully so. I think he understood whether or not, he was actually getting beat. I think he understood it was close, and he turned up for a reason. And I also think he started to really, really find his rhythm with his opponent. But I didn't see it as this just otherworldly, just dominant.
It wasn't. But
I didn't see it.
It wasn't like otherworldly at all. But again, like the first 6 rounds, I had it 5-1. I don't know what people were looking at on the television screen. He got there's a couple rounds from like 5 to 8 where like the movement and him actually landing some punches looked pretty cool. And like, yeah, I give him credit for that. He hung in there. Yes, I had it 5-1 through 6. I did have it 5-1 through 6. I don't know what y'all was watching. I don't know what y'all was missing or what pair of eyes y'all had, but there's no way you had that guy winning more than 1 round through the first 6. There's no fucking chance.
Let me hear one. I appreciate you being here this morning, and West too. But I also appreciate B Young. B Young, I've been respecting him boxing takes and opinions as we started to talk about boxing a little more here lately. He had the same score. Let me hear his thoughts on the fight real quick.
Yo, do you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for this is my first time up here. I'll be at work and shit, so I won't be able to get up here.
I appreciate you coming up, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, you still in Phoenix?
Yeah, bro.
Man, it's hot shit up in DC.
I believe it. What's your thoughts?
But yeah, I agree with Sosa. I don't know what the first of all, the zone, them commentators, horrible. Chris Mannix and the other dude,
He
Sean
was
Porter was the only one keeping it 100. As far as having it like 6. I don't know. First of all, what's his name? Magnum, whatever the fuck his name is. He didn't start throwing punches until like the later rounds. He kept fainting in, fainting out, fading in, fading out. So he really wasn't doing shit. And if you listen to Terrence Crawford after the fight, he was saying basically he was real disciplined in the fight because in his previous fights he'd get reckless or whatever. But it's Bud, so he really couldn't do that. So I don't know what the fuck other people. I had it like 8-4, like for real. And them last 3 rounds, Bud clearly won. Clearly won. I don't know what the fuck. I guess because he ain't doing like he did Earl. People think, oh, he looked like shit, but he didn't. He just an all around boxer like Tank. Like he ain't got just because he ain't knock him out because he was on the 11 fight knockout streak. So people think, oh, he looked like shit. No, the nigga was awkward. The nigga kept fainting and fainting, but he wasn't throwing no punches. Like the first 4 rounds, he ain't throwing no fucking punches. That's why
It
I
was
don't
dog.
understand.
It was the style. The style is the only thing that has people thinking he was in the fight, bro. It's because he was, like he said, fading in, fading out, and he was not allowing Terrence to get comfort.
I
he
don't
might.
know what.
Yeah,
I don't know.
think you speak
Go
of
ahead.
facts too, because at a point in time in that fight, I'm watching a fight, probably like around 5-6, and they putting up the punches thrown shit. And Crawford had threw 100 more punches at the point in that time in that fight. 100 more
Right.
punches, bro. So I mean, I think you're making a good point with that. I ain't gonna lie.
I
100
mean,
more.
he
Yeah,
wasn't
Crawford was
really
more
landing too
active,
many more though, but he was. I
Nah,
mean, he was
but
more active
yeah,
for sure.
Nah, he wasn't landing that much. You're right, low. But
and that's why I think that for the people who view it as a closer fight than like 8-4 and or stuff like that. Well, I mean, that's just a round off of what I have it. But
yeah,
again, for the people who viewed the fight as like relatively close, I think that's just what it comes down to. Like people who are valuing the efficiency of Madrimov, and then feeling like obviously watching the fight, understanding like, damn, at times it did look like Crawford couldn't really gain a rhythm.
yeah.
Crawford was throwing a lot,
I agree.
but Crawford was missing a lot. So yeah.
Crawford's also at 154. Nobody's beating him at 154. Just like nobody's beating Tank at 135. And
You
I'll
said
go.
nobody's beating Crawford at 154.
I
Fuck
agree with
no,
that.
absolutely
That's
not.
a lie.
No,
I agree with that.
What about
absolutely not.
Charlo?
He's not. Ain't a boxer on the planet
And
at
I'm
154 beating
Errol
That's a
right
lie.
there,
That's why
bro.
he overrated.
and I'm
Errol
saying,
That's
is
why he
right there,
Errol
overrated.
bro.
can't
Yeah,
beat. Errol can't beat
y'all
him,
count
bro.
Errol out way
Yo,
too
He
much.
can't beat him.
nah,
at
he done. He
154.
done.
You think somebody's gonna beat him at 154?
Errol right
The
there,
Play
bro.
Jamel at
an
54.
undisputed
Tell him play
champion in
Jamel.
4
Jamel
different
finna
weight
bet. Tell him play
classes.
Jamel. Tell
And
him play the real
150,
king at
he's never
54.
lost. But
Tell him play the real king at 54. You
who's
looking
gonna
at
beat
it
him
right
at
now.
154?
Tell him play the
Charlo.
real king at 54,
Are y'all
nigga.
smoking
That's
dope?
Charlo division. That's Charlo division.
Are you?
Fuck you talking about. That's
Charlo?
Charlo
Oh,
division,
that's
nigga.
cocaine.
Ooh, I
That's
can't stand the
cocaine.
Terrence Crawford shit,
You are
bro.
out
I
of your
swear to
fucking
God, I can't
mind.
stand the Terrence Crawford shit,
Charlo.
I'm
bro.
not moved by
Bro,
Shut
Charlo.
up.
I was
I
close
want to
to
see.
Errol
Dumb
right
as
there.
hell. What the fuck? Bro. What?
Nah, I
What,
want to see
bro?
that. I want to see that.
You said a bunch of bullshit. Stop saying Earl, nigga. Earl was washed.
At 154, you think that
Nah,
the
Earl done.
Charlo brother would get
Earl
him?
done.
What is you talking about? That's Jamel division. You thought
All
one of
right,
the was at that
Hey,
they stripped him.
Ev.
we'll
What you
talk to
talking
him.
about, nigga?
Yo,
Errol,
Jamel
Hey,
Errol
division.
Ev.
gonna put the 6'6"
yo,
nigga
A
down,
lot
and
of
then
niggas
we'll
gonna
talk
duck
again.
that mob. I can't even pronounce his name. Nigga Budge for. A lot of niggas gonna duck him at 54. Niggas
So
ain't
imagine
like.
all.
Oh yeah. Nah, he like that's what I'm saying.
He's
I
nice.
Also,
I
agree.
ain't gonna lie,
y'all
he's
need to
nice.
realize that there's a huge promotion machine behind Madrimov as well. That's something that
Yeah,
people missed. It's like
he's young.
when Triple
10
G
fight or
was
11.
coming up, he actually had to fight like 40 fights to get the love. He was in a world title fight. It was just 13 fucking pro fight the
And
other night.
you know he sparred with Bivol. He got him ready for the Canelo fight.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Bivol. Canelo's my favorite fighter, and
Oh,
that fight was unfair.
my bad, Sosa. My bad.
That shit was
And
unfair,
they
dog.
and they bring back bad memories.
Y'all keep trying to paint this nigga Crawford as some kind of like boogeyman or something. Tell him stop ducking niggas. Tell him stop using You don't bring nothing to the table, shit. But you
Who's ducking who? Who's ducking who? Who's
He
ducking
talking.
who?
He said he ducking
I'm talking
Boots.
about T.O.
Yeah, he
I'm
said he
talking about
ducking not
Boots, T.O.,
Boots.
all of them.
Listen, I love Boots. I think Boots would give him a fight, but I don't think Boots is beating. You think Boots is beating Crawford at 154?
I don't think so.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see them fight. I'm not gonna say anything about the kid from Philly. I want him to make $1 bajillion as a fighter, so I have nothing bad to say.
What does Crawford bring to the table in the Canelo fight?
Listen, bro. Canelo is the one. You can dislike him all you want. Anybody who fights him is fighting. You know what they're fighting Canelo for? They're fighting Canelo for generational wealth. That's what they fighting Canelo for. Canelo giving out checks, boy. Stop playing with him.
What does Crawford bring to the table? Is he deaf?
A check now, nigga. What you talking about?
Nigga, Canelo gonna make a check fight
Jamal
anyway
made
what
more
you
money
talking
on
about?
Saturday than he did his entire career, times 10. What the fuck is you talking about? A check.
Canelo makes a check fighting
A check.
anybody, goofy.
Same with Canelo. Canelo, dog, you fight Canelo, you're making $20 million that night. He not just going to give away a payday to Benavidez so
He must not
Benavidez
hear
can
my
fight him
question.
at
He must not hear
205
my
pounds on fight night.
I think Canelo gonna fight him now because
Triple G
Crawford.
did not
I
beat
think
Canelo twice.
Crawford,
Whoever said
he
that
think
dumb shit
Crawford
don't know
ain't
what
look
he's
that
talking
good.
about. Go
He
watch
might
those
fight
fights
him
again,
now.
buddy. The second fight was an ass whooping. Canelo whooped the shit out of him. What the fuck are you talking about? The first fight wasn't a draw either. Like, I don't know what the fuck. You rewatched the first fight. Canelo beat Triple G both times. What is you talking about?
Answer my question, dumbass.
What was your question? I'm sorry, sir.
What
Don't
does
call me
Crawford
dumbass.
bring to a Canelo fight that Canelo needs? Nothing. Nathaniel.
Nothing. But hold on.
Nothing.
Hold on. Listen.
Stop
Hold
using
on.
Canelo as an excuse to duck niggas.
Hold on.
Stop
With
telling other
the
people
Saudi.
he
Listen,
brings
the
nothing to
Saudi.
fight, and
But
your
here's the
dream
thing.
fight,
You're
he brings
hold
nothing
on.
to the
What you're
table.
missing is this.
Y'all keep letting
The
this man
Saudi
contradict himself.
people.
He brings nothing to the table against his dream
Hold
fight.
on.
Nothing.
The Saudi people will put enough money in the fight to where both parties will be happy. See, that's the thing that people are missing with Canelo.
That's not the thing. That's not the thing.
Yes, with Canelo, people want the Benavidez fight. Canelo's not fighting that nigga unless he gets 150 M's. It's no questions involved. If you're not cutting him 150 million dollars, he's not fighting him.
Benavidez ain't earning Canelo
He
fight
has
yet.
no listen. He has no motivation whatsoever to fight
That don't even
anyone.
matter. That
He's
don't
an
even matter.
undisputed
Benavidez ain't
champion,
earned that
and he
fight yet.
should be an undisputed champion in 3 fucking weight classes. The second one, he didn't get it because Andrade wanted to be a fucking loser and fuck up the whole way they fought, and then didn't fight him the second time.
Yeah,
So,
the Turkey dude said he was going to offer him 100 mil. Canelo.
yeah, that's what he said. He said he'll make a mega fight with fight with Canelo.
Canelo's
And
not
Canelo
gonna
still
fight
has to
him.
deal with this.
But if
Canelo's
Canelo
not
don't
gonna
want to
fight
fight him, then that's
Because
what it's
Canelo
going to
is
be.
not going to let y'all pick his fights. He don't gotta do that
Canelo
no
doesn't
more.
want
He
to
don't let
fight
y'all get to his
Benavidez
fights.
because he knows what Benavidez
Benavidez
will
ain't
do.
earned that fight.
Benavidez will fight him at 200 pounds on fight night.
That's a fact.
Yes, the first 0486, the first fight was a draw. Well, did you watch the fight or are you just talking?
Yeah, it was a draw. The Triple G fight.
You don't even know what happened in the fight, but you want to talk about it.
I think.
Terrence Crawford is a duck. He's a duck. He's a duck. That's all he is. He's a duck.
He talking about Boots.
The first fight was a draw,
Boots,
and the second
Theo,
fight was a
everybody.
unanimous
He's gonna duck.
decision
He's gonna duck everybody
when
at 54.
it was clearly
think
a
so?
draw. You need to go rewatch
Yeah,
the fight.
why is he telling T.O. he brings nothing to the table? That's a fucking lie.
I think.
Teo sucks, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I
man.
think
He's talking about a
Boots gonna have to
motherfucker that's
come
begging
up.
for a check. He's begging for a check.
Boots gonna have to come up to 154.
Boots not begging for no check. That motherfucker Teofimo, oh my lord,
What are you
beggar.
talking about? Canelo's doing the same shit. What are you talking about, nigga?
Man, Teofimo's ass, bro. Teofimo's ass. He should have lost. He should have lost the fight in February.
Nah, Bud gonna
That
kill
motherfucker should have lost.
Teofimo if he ever.
Before
that
this
wouldn't
fight,
be
niggas
good.
was talking about T.O. more than they was talking about Crawford. That's a fucking fact. Y'all letting this fight boost this nigga ego up, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
Dog, what is your beef with Terrence Crawford?
Bro,
attack my point.
He don't like
Attack
him,
my
bro.
point.
He wanted to fight Boots.
Why is it
Yeah.
like a Nebraska thing? What is
T.O.
this?
was more talked about fighting than Crawford. That's a fact.
Can't nobody beat him.
Bro, I have nothing against Terrence Crawford. I don't like the shit he say.
At the same, I want to see them
What?
fight Boots too, though. I
I
want
don't
to
like
see
the
that.
shit he say. He keep telling niggas they don't bring nothing to the table. But his dream fight, he brings nothing to the table in his dream fight. Like, stop contradicting yourself, gang. Please stop that. Please.
How you feel about that Sosa Boots and Crawford fight?
I would love to see it. If it's at 154, bro, like I can't pick anybody against Crawford at 154. He's got, and also listen, like He fought Saturday. This is 14 months out
Bro, I
of
promise.
boxing. He didn't box in over a year.
Anybody in here, if Boots fight Crawford at 54, I will bet the stoppage. I promise.
You got. Hey,
Listen,
I'm
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it'd be a great fight. And the thing is I don't know if I don't think Crawford will drop him. And I think Duran can fight.
I'm betting Boots. I ain't betting Boots. Stop him.
How much you got on that, Shag?
I think Duran has the boxing savvy. He has the boxing savvy to go 12 rounds with Crawford, but like I gotta see it, bro. Like and I love Boots, so I'm not trying to say nothing bad about him at all. I just think that Crawford he's the one at 154, bro. It's undeniable.
Stop saying he's the one. He has one fight at 54. That's
he is the one. Ain't nobody gonna beat him at 154. Bring anybody you want.
That is Jamel Charlo's division, bro. Stop
my God.
Bug gonna stop Charlo, Stag.
Because he went undisputed when nobody good was fighting. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Tell him fight my man Charlo. He fight Jamel.
I
want to see that too, though.
Jamel, I'm bet Charlo.
You think Charlo's beating Crawford? And he just got beat to sleep by Canelo?
That was at 168. Duh, he's going to lose. That's a bad point. Stop saying that.
Yeah, he went up there for a check.
He got beat to sleep, though. Like, it wasn't even close.
He went up there just for a check.
Canelo will do the same.
Correct. That is correct. That's why people are fighting Canelo. That's why his name is always in other fighters' mouths, because they know it's a check. That's it.
I respect it. Man.
Wait, listen. Benavidez fights Canelo. He'll make more money in that fight than he will have in his entire career combined.
On Cinco de Mayo.
Crawford need to thank Errol Spence for the rest of his life. He got all these niggas talking crazy.
Yeah, but also, like, you got to realize, like, the Errol Spence fight for Crawford was equally as big because he had never gotten a big pay-per-view check. Like, that was his first really big pay-per-view. And and listen, this is what these fighters need, like a Shakur. Shakur needs to fight somebody on a pay-per-view card where he's not the one pushing the bill. He's got to fight somebody he's got to fight somebody and beat somebody that can carry a pay-per-view. That way, the paying customer will be impressed by his work and be inclined to pay for his fights.
It's not, no. It's not.
That's how it works, bro. He needs to fight a Ryan Garcia, a fucking Gervonta Davis, a fucking Devin Haney, even though that fight would be boring as fuck.
All that running around shit, nigga. No, he got to beat him a certain way.
Dog, if Haney fought him, my lord, that would be the most boring boxing match in the history of Earth.
I don't think he would. There's a lot to gain from a Haney fight. Man.
First person to 100. 100 punches landed wins the fight.
There's a lot to gain there, but for the Charlo shit, I'm closer to what Sosa is. I'm not a big fan of Charlo, but I will say, the fact that he's much bigger than Crawford. I think naturally, and I think that could help him in that fight. But I think he loses. Like I don't think he's a great boxer. So I just think Crawford outboxes him. Like simple.
And I don't think they fight at 168.
Boots is a different. No, I think they fight. I mean, I don't think Crawford should move up at all. I think Crawford should stay at 54. I could see there may be a scenario where they do like a catchweight, but I don't think that 160. We talking about Charlo and Crawford.
They're fighting at 54, bro.
But yeah, I would expect him to fight at 54. I don't see. There's no scenario where Crawford goes to 68. He'll get killed at 68. Like I've seen enough.
Hold on, this is the thing though. It's like I don't know. This is
that Boots shit a little different though. That's really what I wanted to say.
The thing with
Boots. Stop playing with Boots.
The thing with Crawford though is this is what happens with every boxer who tries to move up. We don't know where his power expires, and like that's the biggest thing when you move up in weight because one, what does he walk around at weight wise? Because he just had to cut weight to make 154, right? So where does his natural power expire? We saw it with Canelo.
You said he walks around at
175. Against Bivol, he had no fucking chance. He hit this motherfucker as hard as he could, and it was over with.
He said he walks around at 170.
Crawford is learning.
But you need to go back and watch the fight. He hurt old boy a couple times in the fight in the later rounds. But the commentators,
I think he hurt him because he was tired though. Like That like I'm now granted I'm not he did hurt him. I agree with you. I
And
think
did
he
y'all
had him
see his face
hurt.
after the fucking fight? Bud had a little knot, but did you see the other dude,
Oh yeah,
Macklemore
that
face?
Yeah,
that left
yeah,
out was
That fucker looked like
getting tagged.
6'9".
He
for
getting
sure.
touched
He
for sure.
definitely hurt him in the later rounds. But the commentators, I don't know what the Eddie Hearn must have told. I don't know what the fuck they
Bro,
was
it's
doing.
the money machine. You know how the money machine works, bro. Like this dude Madrimov had picked up a lot of steam. It's the same kind of story with Rolly. You know, Rolly picked up some steam, was able to sell a
Oh, that
fight, and
nigga's the
now
worst.
and now they promote him. But we all know he fucking stinks. Like we all know he sucks.
He should have lost to that 40-year-old who fucking dropped his ass.
Yes, and they
Yeah, the
definitely
old
fixed.
man.
They 100% fixed the fight because as soon as the dude even looked like
Al
he was in
Hammond.
distress, the ref just called the fight. That was crazy. That was the craziest stoppage you've ever seen.
I'm glad Pitbull got exposed too.
Man, Pitbull. I used to rock. Wait, just got knocked out in OT. Damn, that's
That's
sad.
why I kept
I used
telling
to rock
people
with Pitbull
Shakur
too.
would
I
have
ain't gonna hold you.
outboxed his ass for 12 rounds. See how old boy did his ass? He couldn't do nothing because he ain't throw no jack because he wanted to mention it. Oh,
It's
Shakur not
because
doing
Pitbull,
Pitbull like that.
Pitbull
Shakur
don't
not
got
doing
no
Pitbull like
like.
that.
He don't want to box. Like he just
you
want to
got a
knock your
jab if
head
you want
off,
to come in
bruh.
like that. But he just,
Yeah, he don't have
I'm
no
glad he
jabs
got
that set up the
exposed.
power
Ev, I'll be
punches,
back.
bro. It just be a bunch of power punches, bro. Like
Tank
there's
was
no
going
setup for it.
to kill his
Like, it's
ass
crazy.
rematch. Ain't gonna be no rematch now. Tank might go up to fight the boy that just beat Pitbull though. Get that belt.
What happened to Inoue? What he been on?
He tough.
Yeah,
He just beat
He just
I
fight
think
hard.
he just beat Tapales or something like that. I think his name Mark.
Any chance we get a Tank Inoue fight or no?
Nah, I
he
know
might
way
have to
too
come up to
little, bro.
135.
Yeah, he had to come like maybe like 136
Tank ain't
actually,
going down.
something like that, bro. But he ain't fighting him at 135. If he go fight Tank at 135, he gonna get punished. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I
LJ,
want to see it though.
LJ Air, I think you're the last person, bro. What you feel about the Crawford fight on Saturday?
We was just in here the other day. I think was it me and Shaggy? I think we was talking about in no way who beat down was worse. What in no way did to Stephen Fulton or what Terrence or what Crawford did to Spence.
It was Bud.
Yeah, it was Bud because what he did to Spence that was ridiculous. But what in no way did
Bro,
to
that
Stephen
was
Fulton
only
was
worse.
crazy too.
That was only worse because Spence kept getting up, man. That's the only reason why it was worse.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
so what does that mean? So
That's true. That's true.
like he kept getting up. He kept
Bro, look at this
getting up.
fanboy talking about
Nah,
Spence.
no
No, but
funny.
I'm saying,
Stephen
what's
Fulton.
Spence got
the
hot.
point of What's the point of saying
Why your
that?
man keep
Nah,
ducking
no
niggas?
funny though.
Why
Stephen
your man
Fulton.
keep ducking niggas though? Why you never answer those questions? Why your man ducking Kia? Why you
Bro,
ducking?
I'm not having that conversation.
Why you keep telling these young fighters they don't bring nothing to the table? Why you keep lying like that? Can you answer that?
What you about to say, Lil? I'm not entertaining that, bro.
Yeah, exactly, fanboy.
We don't know who he's gonna fight next, bro. So until we see, then we can have a conversation, bro. And we already have agreements on what we label as ducking and whatever, so forth and so forth and so forth. So until we see what's happening next, we can't call him a ducker or whatever you want to say.
He's a duck. He's a duck.
I'm with Shaggy. I'm with Shaggy though. He gotta stop with that Boost shit. But my niggas want to see him and Boost fight. Man, ain't my talking about he don't bring nothing. Fuck all that. Especially if Canelo ain't gonna fight him. Then what the fuck he gonna do?
If Canelo don't fight him, he's chasing the rest of the belts at 154.
Yeah, he won 3
And then he
times
gonna have to fight
undisputed.
Jermell.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
He's gonna have to fight Jermell.
Yeah, but he want the money though.
But Crawford has to understand though, like some of this is his responsibility as well, and I think I feel like in a sense he's trying to avoid that, because the Boots fight that shit can be sold, nigga. You just show up, nigga, and I don't mean like show up in the ring. I mean show up to sell the fight as well. It shouldn't just be this. Oh well, a nigga has to be a certain stature already, just so my payday is secure. Like you're like that's a fight that's going to sell. You just have to go sell it. You got to do it. And,
this is my thing. You can't keep hitting us. You chasing money. You chasing legacy. Nigga, pick one. The Canelo fight does nothing. You're not gonna win. You want that fight for money. You're gonna get legacy from Boots, and you're gonna get money from Boots. Stop acting like the man brings nothing to the table because really you're not a true A-side guy. That's the problem. You can't sell a fucking fight, nigga. You ain't
That
selling the Boots fight.
that
Boots gonna
Boost
sell
fight,
that motherfucker. Boots
that
gonna
Boost
show
fight
up.
was sell. I don't know
Boots
what the
gonna show
fuck
up.
Bud talking
Boots
about.
gonna put on the show. The fight gonna sell. You just don't want the fight. I'd
John,
rather
what's
Had
up,
sell
that
the
shit
John?
in
Boots
Philly or
fight
Omaha,
and you
wherever
say
the
you
fuck.
don't bring that to the table. Like, what are we doing, bro? The man, bro, just tell me you don't want the fight, but stop using them shitty ass.
John on YouTube. I see your
to make it
messages
happen.
now. My bad, John. Appreciate you subscribing to.
Nah,
You
that's a
said,
fact.
see, somebody
You're
said
using horrible excuses.
he sound like a Bud hater. I know, John. That's why I'm not responding to him.
How do
I
I
do
sound
think
like a
if
Bud hater? I'm stating the
I
facts.
do
Yeah.
think
There's somebody on YouTube, bro. I can't read the YouTube comments.
if Boots come up to 154, it's gonna happen.
Hey, brother, what's up, man? I don't think it's gonna happen, bro.
Bro, T.O. got knocked. Bro, T.O. getting
Yeah,
knocked.
because Boots say he won undisputed at 147.
John, I don't think that happened though. If Spence beat him, if Spence beat Fundora.
Is that fight still on?
Ain't no, that's on.
Nah,
That's on.
I heard because I heard Earl was out of shape. That's why they postponed it.
He got hurt. He got hurt. It's happening. But it's happening now. Say Earl win the fight. Bud just say Earl not getting a rematch. So what you want? Done stop chasing the belts down in 54? You gonna be done?
I don't want to see that.
He said I thought that fight was off.
But I think y'all. I understand. Errol got his ass whooped.
We got.
Errol at 154, especially if he like, cause that 6'6" nigga, he's no slouch, I'll say. And it's like, bruh, being 6'6", fighting a nigga who's 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
That's
him
a
being
lot,
6'6" at 154 is
crazy.
insane,
yeah,
bro.
so if Errol not only wins but is impressive in that fight, man, sign me up for that rematch, bro.
West, I hear you. All right?
I said that, John. I said if
he
Boots
gotta
had a
look
belt,
good,
if Boots
though.
had a belt, that's a different
Him
story.
and Boots, I think at this point in Errol career, he got to switch how he fight. You can't go with the same style he's been going with. You got to switch up his fight.
Yeah, he's not a boogeyman anymore. I'm with you on that. He's not a boogeyman.
He got to actually real boxer, move your feet, move your head. But that shit he did in the cockfight was just terrible. He cannot fight like that how he used to fight now at this point in his career.
I agree.
I do think if Earl come back and like he stopped Fandor, like Sosa said before when he was on here, that was Bud's biggest check. So if he looked good, I think he would come back to the table. Like, all right, let's get it again for the rematch. I think he would, cause the money.
He's not gonna have no choice. He told us he want undisputed. He ain't gonna have no choice.
That's true. He do want to go undisputed. So yeah, you're right. That's true.
But man, Spence gotta look good. Spence gotta look good versus Fundora too, though.
Next year we're gonna see what happens, bro. Next year we're gonna see if this man really a duck.
Shout out to you, John. No bullshit, man. Too much hate, man.
What they saying is?
I got John on YouTube talking. He talking some good comments.
Hey, Ev, you think Bud could beat Canelo at 168? Because I do, and my reason is the Floyd fight. You break down the Floyd fight, Canelo was bigger. I know this was early in Canelo's career, or whatever. It was at a catch weight too. I think it was at 155. But I think Bud think he could beat him because off that Floyd fight. Because think about it, Mayweather, he was pretty boy before, but his hands got fucked up. When he was pretty boy, he was knocking everybody out. He was money when he fought Canelo. Now in that fight, he schooled him because people were saying Canelo was gonna walk right through him, but Floyd had enough power to keep him off. My thing is, Bud got more power than Floyd.
And now that
he got more power than Floyd, and I think he.
This know that you have 168 though.
But yeah, that's true. But I think people underestimate Bud's power. That's what it is. Every time he go up in weight, that's like what Earl said. Bud wasn't gonna stop him, and he stopped him. In the Masvidal fight, he got hurt a couple times, but the commentators, whatever. I think Bud just gonna outbox his ass. Just my opinion. Listen, my opinion.
Sorry, bro.
Just my opinion.
He not beating Canelo at 168.
Did y'all see the Floyd fight? When he fought?
You can't compare. My thing with that be on. All right, go ahead. Shaggy, go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead.
All right. my thing with the Floyd fight, one, Canelo was a baby. Like,
That's
I
true.
think that really, really
He
matters.
like 22.
We can't understate that. But then on top of that, Floyd, like, respect the bud. Floyd better than that nigga, bro. So I can't.
I don't know about that.
All right, yeah.
You're right.
I don't know about that.
Shaggy, you got it, bro. Shaggy, you
I
got
don't
it.
know about that.
I'm good.
Hold up. Floyd beat. Can I just break it down real quickly? I don't even take over the show or whatever. But because I don't.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Floyd beat more world champions, of course. He beat more, but he's beating better fighters. But it's a reason for that. When Bud went up to 147, he was on top rank. Nigga was on all the welterweights. 147 was on PBC. The reason why he wasn't getting the fights, them niggas wouldn't fight him. Them niggas would not fight him. I'm not including Earl in that because Earl said he wanted to unify before he fight Bud. So I ain't gonna put Earl. He not in there because he wanted all the belts because Bud had the other belts, so he wanted to build up the belts he had to go undisputed with Bud. So I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about them Danny Garcia nigga, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter finally fight for them, but you know what I'm saying? That's why people talk about his resume and shit. Niggas ain't want to fight Bud at 147. Not including Earl. I'm not including Earl in
Bro,
that.
I hear you on that though, right?
Them other niggas. I'm not talking about Earl. That's why his resume looked like that. Niggas did not want to fight him. And
yeah, be young. I'm with you on like the resume part, but I wasn't speaking to that.
I know, but I was getting to that. My bad, Wes.
All right, now you good. Rock out.
I ain't gonna say he's better than Floyd, like far as like being better than. It's a conversation. That's what I would say, because for one, this is my opinion. Bud has more power, knockout power. He can knock you out with the left or right hand, and motherfuckers, people sleep about this, but that nigga is like a technician, just like Floyd. But obviously, Floyd is a better pure boxer than him for defense and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like one of them. LeBron could have played Jordan shit. I would love to see it. I think this is how I put it. I think Bud would beat Money Mayweather, but he would lose to Pretty Boy.
Stop it.
Yeah, my thing with that, I just
that's my opinion.
I respect Floyd's his defense, and I think now I think both of them do a really good job of just manning the ring. Mm-hmm. But I think Floyd was so amazing anywhere in the ring. And then back against the ropes, walking you down. Like it didn't matter where he was. Center of the ring, he could win everywhere in the ring.
Remember what Shane caught him in the second round? Now ask me this. If Bud catch Floyd like that, the way Shane did, what happens?
I mean,
gonna eat it.
Like,
bro.
And again, like my thing is, also it depends on where they are. Like if we talking about small Crawford and small Floyd,
and remember though,
he's
Floyd,
strong, but that power is different at 154 compared to when he was still killing himself to make 140 and shit like that. If they fighting at 140, which that could have been a possibility, we don't know. Like that's different. At 147, it is what it is.
I was talking about welterweight. Remember, Floyd's hands was fucked up when he turned to Money. That's why he stopped knocking people out. His hands was fucked up. That is why. My thing is, I just think Bud would give him some go. That's all. That's all it is. I just think.
Yeah, I think Bud would be like, and it's fair to say, like I think Bud would have been like they could have fought. That would have been arguably the best fighter he fought. Like maybe not even arguable. Like that would have been the best fighter he fought. I think that's fair to say. I don't know. It's a discussion between him and Floyd.
Got 74 reach. That's another motherfucker think. He had a longer pause. He had a longer reach than Earl.
You need crazy offense to beat Floyd, bro. His offense ain't crazy.
Who offense crazy?
He said you need that to beat Floyd.
Crazy offense. You need that shit to beat Floyd.
You don't think Bud got crazy offense?
Nah, not enough to beat Floyd.
Okay.
I will say though, I don't think Floyd would just walk through him. But back to
No.
Bro,
the
Floyd,
original point,
that's the thing about Floyd though. Floyd can fight. Floyd showed us he can fight many different styles and win a fight.
exactly, and that's
So
why,
can
like
Bud.
for the
You
Canelo
gotta
fight,
come get Floyd, bro. You
that's
gotta
It's
why
come
on
get
this
Floyd.
for the
Saturday.
Canelo fight, I'm not with it because I don't see a world in which he can execute what Floyd executed in that Canelo fight. I don't see him doing that. So granted, now he's stronger, so he has a
But
different
remember,
like ground to
Shaggy,
stand on. He
somebody got a
doesn't have to
question for you
rely.
too.
He
people
doesn't have to rely on. Go ahead.
people think if you watch that Floyd fight against Canelo, Floyd stayed in the pocket. He didn't run. He didn't run at all. He stayed right
Yeah,
in the
He didn't.
pocket in front of
He didn't.
Canelo. He just outboxed the shit out of his ass. I'm
yeah.
telling you, that's what I think Bud thinking, nigga. I'ma just outbox
Bro,
his
that's
ass.
a different version of
And
Canelo though, bro.
and
And look,
and just like
And
Floyd got a chin,
Bud easier to hit
Bud
than
got a
Floyd
chin
though.
too.
Bud easier to
Be
hit
young.
than Floyd, bro.
Be
You
young.
think?
You think?
Of course. Of
Be
course.
young.
So that's why I think it's tougher. Like,
But I don't think did y'all well obviously y'all seen the Earl Spence fight. Obviously. That was some of the best defense I ever seen that nigga Bud have. And that's cause
But
who
that
the
was
fuck
some of
he
the
was.
worst offense. That's respect.
yeah, like you,
Like that was just terrible offense.
and I love
Who
Spence.
Earl?
No,
Yes, that was
you talking about?
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know if that was
He,
the defense
what
was
do
just terrible
what do
from
Earl
Earl.
do the best? His jab. He neutralized.
Jab, yup.
Matter of fact, Bud
That was
jab was
terrible.
the best in
I
the
said that
fucking
was
fight.
terrible offense. I said that was terrible offense from Earl. That was a horrible fight.
Well,
Spence got one of the best
I
jabs in
blame his
boxing,
trainer for
bro.
that fight. For real.
Did he
Crawford
just play
took that
that?
Earl
away.
trainer. Earl trainer had
Did
a
he just play
horrible
that
game
jab?
plan.
Bro, Canelo,
Shaggy and West, somebody got a question.
Canelo's a better fighter in there. He's a stronger fighter. He's a bigger fighter. There's
Canelo,
no
you
way.
gotta earn it.
There's no world.
So y'all think he gonna knock him out?
Hell yeah.
He'll have to knock him out. I just don't
He
think
gonna knock him
Bud
out.
can win. Honestly, I don't think Bud can
He's
win.
gonna knock him out.
Shaggy and West, real quick. Somebody got a question
Hold
for
on,
y'all on
let me ask
YouTube.
you on this.
Hold up, Shaggy. Let me ask you on West. Somebody said, dude.
I love to see it though.
Shaggy and West. If Canelo and Bud fight, how does Canelo win? By knockout or what?
Knockout.
He says knockout. I think that
Knockout.
I don't see a world in which be it knockout or going the distance. I think he'll break Bud down. It sounds bad, but I
agree with
that's
that.
what'll happen. I think he'll break him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Bud could have beat Triple G?
No.
Bro, I'm glad you said that.
No.
Because that's what I
He could've
said
beat
the other
Triple G.
night. I said that the other night during that
Hell
fight.
no. That in his prime.
He couldn't be if he can't beat the prime
Too big. Connect. The thing
Well,
I think.
Triple G was stronger than Canelo.
Yeah, that's different.
Canelo was going toe to toe with Triple G. Canelo was going.
He got more power than Canelo, even though Canelo got power. And nah, he was too big for Bud. Nah.
And Canelo was withstanding that power from Triple G. That Bud shit is not going to hurt him at all. It's not going to phase him.
Exactly, and that's where I am with it. Like
Canelo got a hell of a chin.
Now I will say Bud is a better boxer than Triple G, but I said that the other night during the fight. I was like, man, Triple G would have hurt Bud, and the nigga was like,
nah, he would have done Bud dirty.
I was like, nah, y'all don't understand.
Too big, too strong, bro.
So when it comes to and this is an aside, but I still feel like Triple G won that first fight. But it is
he did.
But yeah, for the Canelo shit, that's why like. Respect it, but I think you got to know your limitations, and I think 154. I think he can just stay there. I do think he can beat everybody at 154.
Oh, he going undisputed,
and that's just what it is. Yeah. So
listen, right? If he really can beat Canelo, right? If he really feel that way, hey, fuck 54 right now. Fight somebody at 68. Fight a nigga at 68. Canelo beat. Show us.
Like who?
Show us you can bump at 68. Fight Caleb Plant.
Oh my.
I think he beat Caleb Plant.
If you this big bad
he
boy
might
guy,
beat
fight
Caleb Plant, but
Caleb
he's not
Plant
gonna
ain't
walk
got no
through Caleb
power.
Plant though.
He ain't got no power.
He probably
Wait, you're
will
saying
Caleb Plant.
fight somebody at
That's not
168 to show that you
Caleb
can
Plant
get
got
that
heart,
weight
bro.
class?
You gotta show me. He gotta show me he can walk through a Caleb Plant.
Hey, Lo, you think Bud lose to Caleb Plant?
Nah.
He ain't got no power.
No, don't do that. Caleb Plant didn't
You
have
want
power
him to do what you want him to do versus what he want to do for
Nah,
his
He
Caleb
didn't
career.
Plant
have
can
power.
box. He
Caleb
can
Plant
fight.
didn't have power against Benavidez and Canelo. Caleb Plant got some power though. He just ain't
Hey,
have power
Shaq,
against them two.
hey, Shaq, I want to see Caleb playing Charlo though. He slapped the shit out of him. He
Bro,
gotta get his lick back.
Charlo
That's what we
already
waiting
said.
on, bro.
You talking
Literally,
about
bro. I never
Jamal.
seen nothing like that.
Jamal
He
got
gotta
that
get
smoke.
his lick back, Mo.
Jamal got to get that smoke with Caleb Plant. But yeah, if you want to really fight at 68, bud, go fight a champ at 68 then. Go ahead. Move up.
Yeah, I would love to see him
I
fight.
mean, he might get a
I want to
tune
see
up at
about Mike
Him versus
168.
Caleb Plant,
Just-
bro. That'd be a great fight. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a
I
good
will say
trash
though,
fight.
like that's his walk around weight. So he don't like 170. So he don't really have to lose weight.
Yeah, he
Can
probably
be
walks around like
comfortable.
something like that, like
I
170,
think
165.
his power. I just I think that's a tall task, bro.
John got one
Like
more.
My bad. Go ahead.
no, you good.
John got one more question on YouTube. 5 people subscribed today. By the way, that means a lot to me. I thank y'all so much. We are 6 people away from 500 now. If you don't subscribe to Facts and Stats on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Also, NFC East Talks is coming up shortly. He said another question: Bud versus Lord Charlo, who wins and how?
Bud by knockout.
Who's Lil Charlo?
Bro, stop playing with Jamel. Real shit.
That's
Bud by
Jamel.
knockout, Shaggy. Nah, he ain't got no skills.
I guess.
Look, you
Mm.
talking about the one that fought
Yeah,
Canelo,
I think Bud wins
That's
that fight.
Jamel. Jamal is
Listen.
the one with the problem.
Jamal, the one that
If he's talking
Caleb slapped.
If he's talking about Jamel, listen, y'all gonna stop playing my man Jamel because he lost to Canelo. It wasn't no bump at 54. My man already got undisputed at 54. That's my man division. When my man come back, he's gonna come back for his shit. Like, stop getting crazy, bro. Real shit. Stop getting his Bud.
To be fair to Charlo,
make the fight happen.
I ain't gonna hold you. It wasn't no bump for Charlo at 154. He had already fought everybody.
Exactly. My man already got that undisputed at 54. But y'all forgot.
My thing is though, like respect to Charlo, bruh. I don't think he's skilled enough for Bud. I think he's strong enough. I just don't think the skill is there. I think Bud could truly outbox him, like in a way. But like B Young's argument for the Canelo fight is my argument for the Charlo fight. I think he can truly just outbox Charlo.
I don't think that's gonna happen now, though. I don't think his team want to fight anyway. I think his team want to stay at 154.
You said what?
I said I don't think Bud team Bomac and them want him to go up to 168 now.
Bro,
I think they want him to stay.
Charlo said he's coming back to 54, bro. Charlo went to 68 for Canelo.
I ain't gonna hold you though. That's gonna be hard for Charlo. Like again, Charlo walk around at close to 180, bro.
He was bigger than Canelo.
Yeah, I don't necessarily believe, because when you get older, it gets harder to cut that weight. I don't believe he coming back to 154.
Nah,
maybe for this one fight, but I don't. Not to stay here, because nigga, he walks around 180 something.
Yeah,
that's why that is the very reason. I understand Errol got his ass whooped, but 147, like you can't tell me a nigga who walks around at 188.
Yeah, he was drained. He was drained.
Like, bro, he wasn't supposed to be there, bro. Like
him and Bud was drained. Actually,
yeah.
Have you look at the weighing?
No, that's true. That's true.
Both their chins was both their cheeks was all sucked in and shit. Yeah, they. I don't know. I think Charlo got the that's another thing. Niggas forget Bud's a wrestler, man. That's why in the second round of the Earl fight, Earl tried to do something. He just pushed Earl up off. And niggas, that's another thing. Niggas sleep on Bud's strength. That's another thing niggas sleep on. But Charlo obviously a bit bigger than him, but he too skillful for Charlo, man.
Bud make the fight happen.
Facts, John. Facts.
And Charlo already got 2 losses.
And shout out John, man. Shout out John. Appreciate and be young, man. First time grabbing the mic.
Shout out to Wes. Yeah, shout out to B Young for real shit. Shout out to John for getting
niggas shout me out.
Ed,
for shouting them out.
Ed, when we doing that NFC East, I can't because niggas be talking crazy about my Cowboys, Mo.
It's coming up real soon.
Oh, you a Cowboys fan?
Hell
I take my shout out back, bro. It's love, though.
Niggas be talking crazy about my Cow. I can't get up here because I be at work and shit.
I am not a Terrence Crawford hater. I'm not trying to
Nah,
sound
you just
racist.
want to see him fight Boots. Shaggy just want
I
to see
just
him
want to see
fight
him fight
Boots.
the best. I just want to see him fight the best when guys are in their prime. He fought a lot of niggas when they were already out of their prime. That's facts. Fight niggas when they lit right now. Fight these guys when they're ready to fight right now.
As far one shout out to everybody. That's Sosa, Young, West, Shaggy, Low, for the Terrence Crawford and even John on YouTube. Terrence Crawford and Boxing Talks. Everybody said the same thing about Pac-Man when he moved up 8 weight classes and he was knocking people out.
Yeah, he was on drugs. He was on drugs.
I knew you about to say that.
He was on drugs.
I mean, it was clear though.
Allegedly, Shaggy. Like,
Nah, that nigga, bro, he was clearly on drugs, bro. Come on.
He ain't never fell a drug test.
I mean, and respect to him. I give him that, but and if you don't get caught, it don't count. It didn't happen. It didn't exist.
That nigga came from 108 to 154. That shit was
AJ,
crazy.
I think
you don't do shit like that.
That's Thursday, AJ. Thursday. Today Monday. That's Thursday, AJ. AFC North Thursday. But nah, solid talks. I appreciate
it. Before
y'all.
Before we move, right? Another thing, Shakur Stevenson. If you ever hear this, listen, bro. Listen, I don't like when niggas. He trying to be on that Haney shit. I don't like when niggas wait for niggas to lose belts, then try to go get them. If you trying to go to 140 and get a belt, T.O. is right there waiting on your ass. Don't try to go fight Rayo now because Rayo just beat Isaac Cruz. Don't do. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's what Haney did. I don't like that. Go fight T.O. if you want to go to 140, gang.
I would love to see fucking T.O.
Like, why you trying to go fight a nigga who beat Isaac Cruz? Like, come on, man.
I fuck with T.O. I fuck with T.O. man. I just don't know what version of T.O. we get.
But you just can't take him seriously when he's fighting randoms, bro. He only fights serious when he's fighting somebody with a name, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
That's the only nigga I think that could beat Tank. When he focused.
T.O.
T.O.
I don't know about T.O.
That's the
T.O.
only
not
nigga.
beating Tank.
And
T.O. ain't beating.
You think Shakur can beat Tank?
Yes.
He can outpoint Tank.
Absolutely.
I hate that.
Okay. So I ain't too crazy. Okay.
He's not gonna beat Tank.
That's not true.
He can't outpoint Tank.
I will bet anything on that shit.
I don't think he gets there. I think he breaks him down.
Listen. To outpoint Tank, you have to throw your hands. Look at Tank previous fights and all the guys who outpointed him. They have punch output. Shakur does not have punch output to outpoint Tank.
He can't.
If he don't let his hands go, he's not going to outpoint Tank.
He don't
want to let his hands go because he's scared to get hit.
He can't fight Shakur like he did Frank Martin. He can't.
Who can't? But Shakur's not going to throw the punches Frank Martin threw. That's what I'm telling you.
Shakur not going to stay on the ropes like Frank did.
That's a valid.
Listen, be young.
Be
young. Shakur's not going to throw punches.
Go ahead. My bad.
Shakur's not going to throw punches. When Tank's walking him down, he's not going to be throwing punches. He's not going to jab, but not going to throw. He don't want to get countered.
I agree. He got to let his hands.
When he wasn't on the
hands go.
When Frank Martin was standing toe to toe, Frank Martin was throwing. It's just when he got on the rope, he wasn't throwing, getting out of there. Shakur's not going to throw.
But Shaggy, what I'm telling you is, he's not going to stay. Shakur, people, I don't know, got this thing about him because Shakur be talking shit on Twitter. The nigga could box. The nigga could box his ass off. And when I'm telling you, he not gonna stay on them ropes like Frank did.
Listen,
and he gonna counter punch this shit. And what's gonna happen is Tank is going. Shakur don't throw his hands, but Tank gonna have to throw something. And what's gonna happen
Tank is gonna throw. Tank is gonna jab.
That's what I'm telling you. Shakur gonna counter his ass. Pop shot his ass like full.
Listen, be young.
He's not gonna stay in the pocket and trade with Tank.
Be young. Counter with what? Counter with what? Counter with what? With one punch? That counter going to be one punch and getting out of there. That counter's not going to be a combination.
So you think Shakur can't outpoint him on a card?
No, because he's not going to throw. You got to throw hands. You got to let your hands go, bro.
And Shakur got a hell of a jab too.
Now the one reason,
bro, counter the point I just made. You outpoint Tank by throwing your hands.
I think he would throw his hands against Tank.
Bro, he don't even throw his hands against these other bums.
I don't think he'll throw his hands a lot. What I do think though, I think he could put on a good enough defensive performance to where Tank's not touch, like at least his face. He may take some body shots here and there,
special defensively.
But like I don't think Tank. There's a scenario where Tank just doesn't touch him for real. Like hit him,
Bro, that's
like
just
doesn't
not true.
hurt him.
That's just not true.
Bro, I'm
And Tank
telling you,
is
that
hit.
I would
is
never
true.
And
do that.
I'm sorry.
And Tank is hit.
You
Listen,
like
listen.
I'm sorry. I don't think
Listen,
you're
I
being
promise you,
real
bro.
when it
We can
comes
do this
to
today. We can
Shakur.
do this today. We can rewatch Shakur fights today in here and look at the niggas he fighting. They suck at cutting the ring off. They suck at mixing up their punches. They suck at fainting. He's not fighting nobody for me to say that he's
Who the best fighter
gonna
Tank for? Who the
that
best
he's
fighter
gonna avoid
Tank
everything from Tank. Fight somebody that actually know what they're doing. We gonna
for?
do
Who is
this.
Tank for?
If we do this, I will give you that if he fights Zepeda. Zepeda gonna have crazy punch output. If he avoid them punches, cool. He probably can avoid Tank shit.
Who
But
has
still,
Tank
Alright.
he's
for
not
though?
better than Tank.
All right, nah, he's not better than Tank. And again, I think he loses that fight. What I'm saying is,
I'm not about to give
there's
this
a
nigga imaginary
scenario.
rounds. I promise you, I'm not about to give him imaginary rounds unless he throw his hands, bro.
Tank should be the favorite.
Nah, Wes,
Bruh,
I'm
if
hearing
he
you
can
though.
avoid getting hit, I can. I'm sorry, I could give him
Bro,
around yellow.
Tank
Like
don't
if
throw.
he don't get hit
Listen
a
though,
lot,
Tank don't
I'm
throw
sorry.
reckless ass
Nah, but
punches.
you gotta
bro. Tank
understand
don't
though,
throw
like
reckless shit. Tank is
to
very
win a
technical
round
with
though,
his
you
shots.
still gotta get punches in, and
So
like
do
I mean,
y'all think?
but
Tank is a hell of a counter
y'all
puncher.
speaking on it like he gonna throw 7 punches around. Like
Nah,
it ain't
he
gonna.
not gonna
His
do that.
output not gonna be that
Nah,
low.
it's
He ain't
not
gonna
like
throw over
that.
30.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna throw over 30.
He not
Do y'all
going
think
over 30.
Shakur better than Frank Martin?
Yeah.
30 might be
Yeah.
all you need. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shakur better than
Yeah,
Frank.
he
He
better than
definitely
Frank
better
Martin.
than
But
He
Frank.
a better boxer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
listen, bro. Y'all
He's
gotta
not
stop
gonna
this.
stay on the ropes like. That's why Frank Martin got knocked the fuck out. How the fuck you gonna go on the ropes against Tank?
No, that's because Tank cut
And
the
Tank
ring
cut
off,
the
bro.
ring off like a motherfucker too.
That's because Tank cut the ring off. Okay, Shakur not gonna. He's just gonna be running around it. If he ain't gonna be standing in the ropes, you gonna be telling me he's gonna be running around.
Shakur very smart. He's
But my
very smart,
thing
even
is
though he
though,
be talking shit.
Shakur
but
is gonna be
Smart.
running
Shakur,
He
around
know
though.
what the niggas saying about him not keep running this shit. I don't think he gonna run. He didn't. First of all,
Okay,
he won his
now
last
be young.
fight.
Be young.
He
Now
won
that's
his
If
what I'm
he
last
telling
don't
you.
run,
Be
he's
young.
gonna end up on the
Be
canvas.
young. This is what I'm telling you. Be young. Be young. When he's not running, right? What is he doing? Is he gonna go toe to toe with Tank? He ain't trading with him.
I think.
He ain't. What is he gonna do to keep Tank off of him?
I think. First of all, he's gonna use his jab against Tank because Tank gets hit. He gets hit.
Tank get hit because he can withstand the power.
That's why I think. That's why I said before. I think T.O. is one of the ones that could beat him because T.O. got
Tank
power.
gets hit. Tank get hit because he can withstand the power, bro.
That's true.
Tank,
That's why I said T.O. is one of the ones I think that could beat him because T.O. got power to hurt Tank. To me, that's why I think, and he can't do that shit against
T.O. too reckless though.
T.O. does have power, but the thing with T.O. is
he
he gonna try to go.
reckless. That's
He
why
gonna
I
try to
say
go blow
Tank.
for blow with Tank, and
He's
that's
gonna
not
try to
gonna
go
work
blow for blow
out.
and get knocked the fuck
That's
out.
not
T.O.
gonna
is way
work
too
out.
reckless, bro. That's the only problem I had with T.O. game. He way too reckless. He don't give a fuck.
But I don't know why he like that though, because he can box too. That's why I don't know why he's so fucking reckless. He could box too. He boxed the shit out of Josh Taylor when he won that
Yeah, when he beat
140.
Josh Taylor, but that was a
He
lot
could
of
box like a
excellent
motherfucker.
boxing, bro. He was getting in and out of
T.O. in that
pockets, all
mindset
that.
of he wanted to go blow for blow. He wanted to put on a show. That's when he looked shitty.
I think he fight down to his competition. That's what I think he do.
I
Especially in
agree
that
with
last
He
you.
fight.
do. He
That's
absolutely
perfect,
does.
B Young. That is perfect.
He fight down to his
Right.
competition. That's
When
why
he's
I
fighting
think
a random, when
And
he's fighting a
I
random
told
scrub,
Lowe,
bro, he's not taking that seriously, bro. He's going in the
Young,
camp. He's doing whatever he wants, bro. He's coming in.
T.O. last
Like,
fight. T.O. won his last fight. That other nigga beat his ass though. T.O. was
he
fucking
did.
The other nigga beat his ass. T.O. won, but that nigga beat his ass.
Yeah. He fight down to his comp. That's why I say he one of the ones I think
but
probably.
that's how he lost to Cambosos, bro. He thought Cambosos was a nobody. He just ran up in there trying to do anything. Cambosos put him
he
down.
almost died too. His lungs was fucked up.
Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt. He was going through shit
Yeah.
mentally in that fight. Like, come on, bro, don't do that. Don't do my man like that. I gotta chill with that Shakur shit, bro. Shakur gonna lose to Zepeda, bro. I'm telling you, he gonna lose to
him and Tank the
Bro,
best.
If Shakur loses to Zepeda, we don't need to talk about him no more, bro.
I don't know how y'all. Listen. I don't know how y'all respect niggas who don't let their hands go, bro. You could be the best boxer in the world if you're not returning shit. Shitty.
That's the thing about
He too nervous.
Shakur though. All his fights ain't like that though. He didn't always be like that.
That's that 130. That's that 130.
Yeah, about
at 135,
he was
at 135.
yeah,
His
all
fights
of
been
the
like
135 fights was like
but
that.
I will
The
say this,
130
like,
fights, yeah, he was fighting those people. But that's 130 though, bro. Like
he has a game plan, man.
He go
I'm gonna
outbox
counterpunch
Tank.
you.
That's he
I'm gonna
not gonna sit in
counterpunch
and
you. I'm
trade
gonna
with
be
him.
efficient. I'm gonna be hard to
Bro,
hit, and I'm
counterpunch
gonna land my
who?
jabs.
He
Counterpunch.
not
Counterpunch who?
Land
That
my
nigga's
counterpunching
not
like that
jabs.
out
counterpunching.
there.
He
He's
is
Be
not
not
efficient. Be
counterpunching.
counterpunching.
hard to
Stop
hit.
saying
Okay,
that.
so
He's
No, he
not
Shay,
is not
counterpunching out
counterpunching,
there
bro.
for
so
He's
He's
not
Shay,
not
real.
counterpunching.
counterpunching a lot, but
It's not
if
counterpunching.
if he not if Shakur, like you saying, not throwing punches, wouldn't that don't Tank out throw punches then?
Yeah, Tank's on the
Yeah,
And
land.
one
Tank
of
gonna walk him
Shakur's
down.
Tank
best
has to
attributes, one of his
listen,
best attributes is counterpunching.
bro.
That
Listen,
is what's going to happen.
and one of Tank's best attributes is his
That is,
I'm
accuracy.
about to say, are
Tank
you
is
gonna
one of the
forget?
most accurate fighters in boxing. Y'all talking
I
like
just
Tank
think
throw
y'all
reckless
sleeping
shit.
on Shakur. That's
Are
my
No,
you?
only.
you sleeping on Tank offense. Tank
No,
don't
Nah,
throw
you
reckless
said
shit, bro.
Tank
Shakur
Tank should
counterpunching, bro.
be
You forgetting
Tank
Tank can counterpunch too, gang.
Tank
Like
Tank
Tank
Exactly.
should
a
be.
Tank's
very
a
good
better, Tank's a better
counterpuncher, bro.
counterpuncher than Shakur. That's facts.
but he's not gonna have that opportunity.
I just think
Shakur's not
Tank.
gonna walk Tank down to be counterpunched. Like
Yeah,
that's just we know the
that's what
fight.
I'm saying.
We know
Listen,
the
listen,
style.
That's true.
and
So
that's
That's a
why
good. That's a
and
good
that's
point.
why that's what. Listen, bro, y'all keep wanting to compare these niggas to Mayweather. That's why Tank is the most
Nah, he's not fluid.
comparable to Mayweather.
Shakur,
Tank can
yeah.
show us.
Somebody said
Tank,
Shakur's Floyd. That he's
He's
not
not
Floyd
Tank
at
showed
all,
us he can
bro.
fight on the back foot. Tank showed he can fight coming forward and let his hands go.
Because Pretty Boy threw his hands.
Like,
He
come on,
not
bro, y'all
fluid.
doing too much with this Shakur shit, bro. Shakur can get knocked the fuck out. He's not even
I
gonna be
just
willing.
think niggas sleeping on Shakur. Because him and Tank the best one at 135.
Yeah, we sleeping on it because he don't put on the show. He don't do
I
shit
think
for us. So of course
I
we
think
sleep.
Shakur will beat the
No
shot.
funny, be young. Shakur last fight, not the last one, but the one before that one. I literally fell asleep in the third round, bro.
Oh nah, that was crazy. That Los Santos fight, that was crazy. He got
Bro,
He was scared. He was scared of old boy power.
bro, I literally fell asleep in the third round, bro. That was insane, bro.
I shoot him some bail though, because his hand was fucked up.
So,
nah, I
No.
can't keep giving him that excuse though. He said
No.
that every fight.
That was crazy though.
That was,
Shakur
bro.
said
He was
his
literally
hand fucked
running,
up
bro.
every
That was
fight.
insane, gang.
I will say this though. I will say this. I look forward to the day. I don't know, man. I want Haney. Nah, I think Haney
Is he
got to
gonna
stay at
fight again,
140.
bro?
Haney probably got to stay at
He got-
140. But I hope
He gotta get his leg back from
I
Ryan
hope they
though.
move up to 140.
Y'all seen when the camera panned on Haney, bro?
That nigga 80.
Everybody say he looks fat, bro. That was
That
crying.
nigga like 180.
Bro, they said, nah, Haney walk around at 180. This is crazy.
Weight bully, man. When he forced somebody his size like Ryan, you see what the fuck happened.
bro, that was a bad fight. Haney fought a bad. He had a bad game.
Terrible game plan. How the fuck the left hook? That's all Ryan got.
But see
In
this,
some way, somehow, we still
and
got
Lo,
caught by
you
that joint like
remember
3
what I said
times.
earlier, Lo? Like these niggas, like Haney's not a small nigga. Like
Haney.
these niggas,
Shit.
they walk around heavy, and like Haney's young enough to still make that weight, to still do it. But like
He really a welterweight.
But Haney should be at 154.
He really a
I ain't gonna lie
welterweight.
to you. He should be at
he
154.
should be at 154.
He bet not go to.
No, I'm talking
He
about
ain't
like
got
his,
no power.
his size. His
He bet
size
not
is
go
a
to
154 size.
I
He
can
bet
give
not
you
go to
147.
That's what John
Who's
just
going
said.
to kill
He
him?
bet not go to 47.
John
He better
said
not go to
154.
147. 147.
He ain't got no
Nah,
power.
147. I
better not
can
go to
give y'all
47.
147. Not 154.
Nah, he don't need to go to. I'm not, bro. He got to stay away from 147, bro. They got boots out there, bro. He don't need to. He need to stay as far away from boots as possible. 154. I'm saying like just the size that he is. I think like he'd be a natural 154 pounder, bro. He wouldn't even have to cut that much weight for it. Like I don't even know how he was making 135. Like I literally don't.
He gotta get his leg back from Ryan though. That's
He young.
crazy.
That's all. That's all it is. He's so young.
His last 135 fight, you seen the weigh-in. He like a ghost, bro.
But nah, he's just young, man. It's, when you that young, you can cut weight, and it's easier. Yeah. So that's all it was. But yeah, nah, that nigga did look a little wild, man. He's heavy. I think 180 is gas. He walking around at 170 something.
Bro, the shit Ryan did to him, that's what Tank gonna do to Shakur, bro. Y'all gonna be surprised as fuck. Y'all all that defense shit, y'all gonna be surprised as fuck when Tank breaks Shakur the fuck down.
Hey, and when that fight happened,
and I ain't gonna lie,
please, can we
in
bet?
the promo leading up to the fight, Tank gonna make Shakur crash out.
Like, bro, Tank is gonna break that little ass boy down, bro.
And he not, and whole time he not gonna play with Shakur like he did Frank. That
That's
shit
what I'm
You
saying.
crazy.
crazy?
He's not
Is you
just gonna
stupid?
give Shakur them early
Bro,
rounds
hold up.
to
I'm talking
learn.
about
Hold
like
up.
at the press conference and shit.
Hold up.
Press
Hold up.
conference.
Be young. You know Shakur is really Lil Bro, right? You know that, right? That's Lil Bro.
As far as what?
That's
Like them
Tank Lil Bro.
sparring
That's
shit?
Tank Young. That's Tank Little Bro, bro. He gonna little boy that boy, man. He don't fuck with Shakur no more, bro. He already told y'all niggas. That's the one nigga he don't fuck with.
Yeah, they don't fuck with each other no more.
He don't fuck with Shakur no more, bro. Shakur like
Bro,
stop
he
playing my
don't
man.
vibe with all that chomping Shakur be doing, bro. He be chomping too much. I'm like, bro, chill, guy.
Dude, I don't even know why you want to bet on him right now. Do you see his energy when he talk about Tank right now? Oh, we're the best boxers. He's not ducking me. I'm not ducking him. Just 3 months ago, you said Tank was ducking, though. How is he not ducking you right now? You said it 3 months ago he was ducking you. Like, come on, bro. Your man don't want that fight for real, gang. He don't want that fight. He don't want that fight. If he wanted that fight, he'd wait.
Nah,
He'd
he
wait.
did. His whole tone changed.
If
I
he
ain't gonna
wanted
lie.
that fight,
His
he'd
whole
wait.
tone changed.
Hey, look, Shaggy, different priorities now. When the
Exactly.
fight really could be made.
Exactly. Nigga,
Yeah,
whole tone
different
in his
pro.
voice change.
He
If he
talking
want
about.
that fight,
He
be
said
young.
I'm not. He said
Be
I'm
young.
not
Yeah.
You
pressing
gotta
for
peep
that fight.
niggas'
I know
energy,
it's
be
gonna
young.
happen.
Be young. You gotta peep niggas' energy. If he want that fight, fuck Williams Zapita. Wait till Tank got a purse, nigga. Wait till they really send the offer. What you rushing this Zapita shit for?
I
Why
think
they
they
showing Giannis and Wemby in this graphic? Ain't neither of them making the quarterfinals.
Come on, man.
Go ahead,
I don't want to
my
fight
fault.
Tank.
I think they still negotiate.
No, they not. They not. He already said they ain't send the offer. They focus on Zapita.
Nah, that's what I'm
Well,
saying,
just
bro.
go
He
ahead.
did all that
Just
talking, and now I'm not pressing for the Tank fight. I know what's gonna happen. We the best 2 boxers in the division. Like what?
well, if he sent the offer and he ain't send nothing back, y'all want him to wait? That's what y'all saying?
Yeah. Why you not waiting? Tank is in Paris, but this Olympic shit about to be up within a week, I think. Why you rushing?
Like he knows Tank is in Paris too. Like
Exactly. He know that.
Do y'all think Tank want to fight him?
Hell
heck
yeah.
yeah.
Nigga, why Tank already said he want to fight?
Okay.
But Tank just signed a he
I'm
about
not
to sign a 6-year
matter of fact, that's the wrong
fight deal.
question. Do y'all think Tank's people want him to fight Shakur?
Nigga, yes. Them
Because
niggas, man, Tank ain't
I've been
fighting
saying,
nobody, bro.
Coach Kenny be on that. Coach Kenny,
Bro, them
he be
niggas
doing
don't
interviews,
bro. Listen, Tank already told niggas they don't determine fights. They just be fucking talking. They don't determine fights, bro.
Okay,
He
yeah.
already said that. They don't determine fights, bro.
His trainer Calvin, he was acting like, because I seen, what the fuck was that? It was on YouTube. He was talking to somebody. He was
Coach
talking about.
be saying they want Shakur.
He said Shakur don't bring nothing to the table.
Yeah, he was talking about his style and shit. Like,
which is facts. They want to fight. They want to fight niggas who want to bring in money and they can put on the show. They don't want like.
Yeah,
that's what the trainers want. The Tank won't make the fight happen, bro.
That's a big fight in Shakur. I don't know.
No, it's not. Stop saying that. No, it's not. No,
you don't think so?
No, hell no. He ain't.
It's a big fighting name. It's a big fighting name, bro.
Because it's Tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's Tank fighting a nigga who talk a lot. That's all that shit is.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
Tank fighting somebody who talk a lot. Literally, that's why it's a big fight.
Yeah.
Shakur got he got a little social media following.
I just want to see the shit.
10 times a day.
Listen, y'all be letting this man. He was chasing that to Devin. Devin ain't got no fucking fight. Fight Devin.
Nah, he fucked up on that. He should have just took whatever the fuck.
He can fight him right now.
Shakur got a belt. 25%.
Shakur got a belt. Devin still got a name. Devin still got a name. Fight Devin at the catch weight. Fight him at 140. You just try to move up the fight real at 140. Fight Devin at 140.
Matter of fact,
y'all letting this nigga duck. Devin is a bigger name than Shakur. That's facts.
Nah, that's a fact. Devin is a bigger name than Shakur.
These niggas don't got fights lined up. Why you not trying to set them up now, man? Shakur better ever had no one-on-one talk with me. He better ever talk with me. I swear to God, you ever hear this? You better stay away from Shaggy 410, nigga. I'm gonna expose you. I'm not them interviewers, nigga.
Hey, bro.
I promise to God, I'm gonna expose your bluffing ass. He been bluffing for years. All he been doing is talking and bluffing for years. That's all he been doing. Talking and bluffing. The fuck, nigga? Devin ain't got no fucking fight right now. You was doing all that trolling, popping up at his fight like you the boogeyman. Fight him, nigga. Fight him at 140. Make a fight happen. You such a big name, right? You can sell a fight, right? You such a big name, right, Shakur? Fight him at 140 then. Come on, man. These interviewers should be asking the wrong questions, bro. Get Shakur in Fashion Stacks and watch how I expose his ass.
You think would you sign up to see? Well, I know you wouldn't sign up to see it, but if Shakur and Haney fought, who do you think would win?
Man, I don't fucking know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. That's a 50-50 fight. Even fighter could win.
I agree.
To me, they should fight one time and never rematch each other. Fight one time, whoever wins, don't need rematch.
That's fair. I low key, like, I get it wouldn't be exciting, but I want to see that fight. I do want to see them fight each other, and I don't feel like it's dangerous for Shakur to go up to 140. At least, especially to fight Haney. Like, Haney not gonna knock you out. Go fight him. See who outboxes who. But yeah, I would stay away from Tank if I'm Shakur. I know he can't for his whole career, but I don't know, man. But I will say this: I think we're moving in the right direction with boxing, where losing doesn't just completely ruin your career, depending on who you lose to. And I think losing to Tank, it won't be like a career crusher, especially since, I mean, he's not that young anymore. Shakur like 27, 28 now, right?
Yeah, he like 28, 27.
Yeah, so he's not that young
Losing
anymore.
the tank will fuck him up. I
That's
think if he beats the tank,
yeah, that's what I started. As I was talking about it, I was like, well, he's not that young anymore. That would go a little different.
the only way he can make up for it is if he go to 140 and get undisputed there.
Yeah, so and with that being said, I would stay away from Tank. I would go to 140. I would go fight Haney.
He can't stay away. He been talking too much. He can't stay away now.
I don't know, bro. I think if he goes to fight Haney, I think if he fight Haney, if he moves up and be like Tank got to move up, I think the rest of the world wouldn't put pressure on him. I think they'd be all right.
They would, because they know Tank not moving up.
They no funny. They will know that's a duck. Like that will be clearly seen. Like what? Like you were just at 130. How you just magically at 140 now, trying to like telling you was just calling this man out, doing all this and that. And now you just jumping up to 140. Like what the heck? You're not even like that. Like it's not even like. And then I ain't gonna. What will make it really bad? West. It's not like he just dominated 135. Like if he dominated 135, then what's 140? Okay, cool. But it's like, bro, you just had two very lackluster fights at 135, and then you just ran. Like that looks worse. Honestly,
I'm not saying go now. I think he should fight. Buddy, that Shaggy's been saying.
Oh,
I forgot
Zepeda?
his name. Zepeda. I think he should fight Zepeda. Zepeda, excuse me. And I think he wins that fight. And then, if the Tank fight is tough to make and Haney is easier to set up, shit, I go 140 fight Haney. And it's the reason I'm saying it like this, that's still a fight that I think the public wants to see. I think, like, say what you want to say, I think people would really sign up for that fight. I think people would sign up for that.
If he go to 140, he got to fight Haney, he got to fight Ryan, and he got to fight T.O.
All right. Solid boxing talks this morning or afternoon as well. Shout out to everybody that partake. Shout out to John on YouTube too, and typing his ass off. Probably sent like 50 plus messages. Shout out to you, John, for subscribing today and finding out about fact and stat. John, I don't know if you like to hear other sports and things of that nature, bro. We talk about basketball in here, football in here, and as well, bro. I know you breathing hard enough. Are you really cool? So yeah, appreciate you, John. Appreciate everybody else. I don't know if we have any NFC East fans in here. I know B Young is up here for the Cowboys. This is a surprise that Josiah is in here. Got no Commanders fans and no Eagles fans. I don't know where process is right. I mean, I said process is right.
It's just a two-team race any fucking way.
Oh, where process? Let me try to see if process to pop in here. Let me text him.
Yeah, that nigga be talking crazy. My bad. I don't mean call him nigga. My bad.
Yeah. Good, brother. He like that. Process like to be calling that.
Hey, I be at work. I be like, oh, this nigga
identify process.
All right, John. I appreciate you, John, bro. Have a good day, bro. Process like that, man.
Laughing like shit.
Either way, though, while I make a tweet out, I'm trying to see if we can get some more NFC East fans in here. The Giants jumped Amon-Ra St. Brown in practice today. Damn. Excuse me. As far as the NFC East, what we talking about with the division? Obviously within the division, who are some players that we think will be breakout players? We'll look at all 4 teams' schedule. Talk about rookies. Who do we think will be the best offensive, defensive rookie in the division? And then I think how close will the race be for number 1? We've been close over the last couple of years. We had the Cowboys win it last year. We had the Eagles win it the year prior. How close would that race be? Diggs come back healthy. Dak is still there. Still question marks around as far as the actual number 2 target on a consistent basis for that Cowboys team. Dak came out and said that, he's more confident in Jalen Tolbert this year. So we'll see how that's going to be. Commanders, Jaden Daniels looking good in training camp. I think that's a big thing to highlight for them. Him to Jahan will be good. Him to Terry will be good. Even Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz can have a good season for the Commanders this year as well. With not two feature backs, with 2 running backs in Eckler and Brandon Robinson. Fucking up his name right now. And then as far as the Giants, I mean, first year
they still got Daniel Jones. There ain't shit going on with them, man.
Daniel Jones so Daniel Jones is still the quarterback no matter how good Malik Neighbors is looking right now in training camp or how good he can be as a rookie. I think their ceiling is very limited with Daniel Jones being a guy. Now you don't like Dak no more. Fuck out of here. Now you don't like Dak no more. I'm not buying that shit, OG. You're not about to do a whole 360 on Dak now when you was rocking with Dak and fact and stats for the last 2 years. I'm not buying it. I'm not allowing it. Stay on that side. You chose your side. Don't try to talk about someone that lights is too big now. I don't do that. Stay on that side you was on. Keep rocking with him. So let me make a tweet right now real quick. Hold on 1 second. If y'all know anybody that's Giants fans, Commanders fans, Eagles fans,
get Tina in here.
Yeah, try to see if they'll pull up. Caleb, I know Caleb is a Commanders fan. Let me try to find his Twitter real quick.
While you doing that, unpopular opinion, I think NFL teams should start playing with the little foam on top of their helmet. But that's just me.
You think so?
They want it safer. Play with the foam shit on top of the helmet. Change the colors, put some type of logo shit on it. Play with the little foam shit on top of the helmet.
The thing about it is like the NFL doesn't run the risk of.
Oh, I didn't know that, Lorenzo. My fault, D-Mac. Go ahead.
No, you good. But yeah, they can do it, and they've got kind of a cap that they have with the logos that they can put over it now too. But the reality of the situation is the NFL doesn't run the risk of losing any viewers if they decide to have people on it. So it's not like there's a downside from that standpoint. There's still, some scientific stuff about if it really does help brain injuries, things of that nature. And some of that's just going to always be inconclusive evidence. But yeah, I mean, look, if people want to wear it, I don't think there's anything bad about it. The NFL is still going to do amazing numbers because it's the NFL and people are addicted to football. So not a big deal outside of that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And I ain't gonna hold you, like, that shit doesn't deter me as a fan. Like, that shit don't throw me off as a fan. I think it makes sense. I fuck with it, but I guess some of the like high collision, like just hearing the sounds, you lose some of that element. But hell, we don't hear that a lot anyway. Nowadays, it's just pads. It's a lot of pad work. Like when you hear a hard collision, it's pad versus pad, not helmet. So,
Josiah, appreciate you coming up here. I am doing my best to try to see if I can get some NFC East fans in here. If not, either way, regardless. I respect everybody's football mind that's on the stage at the moment. We're going to look at all 4 teams' schedule. Try to talk about all 4 teams to the best of our abilities.
Get your man Keys in here.
Then Keezy.
Call him, tell him come talk about his manders.
Let me see. Let me see where you at. I just text him. Before though, before we get to that, before we officially start, so it's about to start in about 2 to 5 minutes. 5 people subscribed today. That is so important to me. 6 away from 500. I will make sure I do promotional tweets and posts on Instagram and Twitter after the show today. If you're not subscribed to Fact and That's on YouTube, make sure you all do subscribe to Fact and That's on YouTube. It's live right now. 6 subscribers away from 500. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the love. And again, subscribe while you're ahead, because some shows will be directly on YouTube. My next goal, my next focus is to grow the YouTube as quickly and swiftly as possible. The same way I implemented playback in Spaces, I'll do the same thing with playback in YouTube. So some days it'll be live strictly on YouTube. Some days it'll be live first on playback with distributing to YouTube. So yeah, subscribe while you can. Subscribe ahead. That's my next focus, to grow the YouTube as quickly as possible. Because that's what I want the Fact and Stats to be the biggest thing on YouTube, not Twitter, not playback, YouTube. So some shows, some shows will be directly on YouTube. Subscribe while you can, and I greatly appreciate it. Process said he busy, I think. NFCs. I thought he was off on Mondays.
You said what?
No, I thought Process was off on Mondays. Lowe said join.
Wait, why say Low said? You a grown man.
Yeah, you literally said. What you mean? I need a Commander fan. Yeah. All right. See a Q gonna come. Nigga said he golf. Nigga Process is golfing. Nigga Process is golfing right now on a Monday. Okay, my bad, y'all. Process is golfing. He ain't at work. He having a good time. Shout out to him. I actually drove past a golf course the other day. The golf course, they look pretty interesting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I might give golfing a shot one day. You know what I'm saying? I might give golfing a shot one day. Tween, what's the word? Beautiful. All right. NFC East black. Golfing is cool when you're drinking. Savannah, you the type. Seem like you the type that when you're doing that activity, you gotta have a drink. When you bowling, you gotta drink. When you laser tagging, you need a drink. When you playing pool, you need a drink. When you golf, you need a drink too. Savannah, what do you enjoy without drinking as an activity? Answer that question real quick. What do you enjoy without drinking, Savannah? I think people. See, she said nothing. See? Shout out to Savannah, though. She a day one supporter, whether that was Twitter Spaces or YouTube or playback. Savannah's a day one. Nothing but love for Savannah. All right, so yeah, we're gonna continue to move forward. Nah, hold on. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Why he clocking your tea like that? Nah, I had to take a picture of that right quick. All right.
Nah,
Yeah.
Lois sicko.
That's ridiculous. Josiah Giants, B Young Cowboys, me D Mac West. I guess can speak to other teams in the division as well. Process is busy golfing. I try to shout out to a Commander fan or fans. Don't know where anybody's at. Again, we almost done these dry divisional talks.
It's a two team race. Again,
yeah, I understand. Maybe AFC East or AFC North or NFC North will pick it up, but we'll see. What you about to say, bro?
If the Giants had a better quarterback, they would be hitting on something. That defense is crazy. That defensive line crazy. Thibodeau, Lawrence, and Burns. That shit is crazy.
I forgot they got Brian this year. I forgot they got Brian this offseason.
Quarterback just ass. They got Neighbors and Hyatt and shit, but quarterback ain't good. That's 2 friends for everybody, for real.
Yeah.
Quarterback ain't good. And the Commanders, their defense ain't gonna be good this year, to me. Secondary, what's their first round pick name from last year? Forbes, yeah. If he ain't got better, their secondary. And if
on top of the secondary, I mean, shit, they traded Sweat and Chase.
That's why I said
anyway, but
their defense ain't gonna be good. But far as the Eagles and the Cowboys, I know that people ain't nobody won a division back to back in like 20 fucking years. Crazy. I just think this ain't no Cowboy shit just because I'm a Cowboy fan, whatever. I think we the better team. Just we got the better quarterback, better offense, better defense. And I know motherfuckers in here hate Mike McCarthy. Nigga get on my nerves too, trust me. Get on my nerves. Niggas underrate him, I think, as a coach.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on.
My bad.
Nah, you good, bro. I mean, you was Caleb, come up. Appreciate you seeing my DM and coming through. I need to stop you real quick. Usually I let people go until they finish it and respond, but
my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. You cut me off anyway.
That better offense shit threw me off.
Yeah, that's the part I'm stuck at. Better offense. How do the Cowboys have a better offense than the Eagles? I'm curious.
Did we have a better offense last year?
No, right now, how does the Cowboys have a better offense than the Eagles?
You talking about now? Because what you mean?
Well, what makes you think there'll be a better offense this year?
What makes you think they won't? Because they got Saquon? Is he going to stay? Is he going to stay healthy?
Healthy or not?
Saquon going to stay healthy.
Wait, what's the discussion?
It's going to come down to the play calling, bro.
NFC East.
We're on the NFC East.
So we acting like Saquon be staying healthy.
I mean,
even if he if Jalen Hurts is healthy, which goes under the radar that like he really wasn't last year and was playing with a banged up knee the entire
He was bad last year, Wes.
That's fine. He was playing with a banged up knee the whole season.
He can't read defenses.
That's cool. That affected how well he could play.
He can't read defenses.
That's great. So again, with that being the case, and now you add Saquon to the mix, you still have AJ Brown, you still have Devontae Smith, you still have Goddard.
Dallas, yeah.
They got the better offense, barring Jalen just being trash or their play calling just sucking.
Okay,
they're gonna have a better offense.
Maybe my bias took it. Okay, I don't agree, but I give you that. I don't agree,
bro. It's literally just gonna come down to the Eagles play calling, bro.
Trust Kellen Moore.
And that's another thing. They got our offensive coordinator. That nigga's not good.
That's not true. That's not true.
He was good. He was good enough to have a top 10 offense.
The thing about this for me is that last year their offensive play calling was about as bad as you can get in the National Football League, and so by definition, it's going to be better. Kellen Moore, I don't think is an excellent offensive coordinator.
Exactly,
a great one, but I think he's a solid one, and that will be an improvement for them. Specifically. I think
Saquon. Where's your run game coming from? Where's your run game coming from, Beyond?
Okay, I think
first of all,
y'all talking to a Cowboy fan, so I know Kellen Moore, and I don't think he can run the same offense he ran when he was here in Dallas. Because the thing about him and Cowboy fans, you real Cowboy fan, you know this. The nigga run too many option routes, king of option routes. That's the whole beef with Cowboy fans and their fans with them. Nigga ran too many option routes.
Where y'all run game coming from?
You said what?
Where y'all run game coming from?
Yeah, they got Zeke.
That's the only thing on the offense.
Y'all have a questionable wide receiver too.
Rico will be the lead back.
Yeah, I think Rico gonna be the lead back, and Zeke gonna come in like short yardage, blitz pick up, and goal line and shit. But I think we didn't have a fucking running game last year. We won 12 games.
Yeah, and look what happened in the playoffs.
The thing about why I be getting irritated when I'm in the chat, motherfuckers be here sit up and playing with Dak when I'm like the nigga. To me, this is just me. The nigga is top 6 quarterback. To me, just me. Like niggas up here talk about his playoff record and shit. That shit is gas. To me, because I'm a Cowboy fan, I'm a diehard and shit. I watch all his playoff games. Nigga got 2 bad playoff games. Last year,
Yeah.
in the game against San Francisco that we lost when we only gave up 19 points. I put that game on him. Last year, I don't really put it on him. Defense, damn, they gave up 50 fucking points. Couldn't get no fucking stops. Which led to Dak pressing the shit. He threw that pick 6. So that's my main reason. We won 12 games, 3 straight seasons. I think, and another thing, I think our defense is better than Philly's. Defense, because we getting Diggs back. We got Bland on the other side of him.
And you lost Gilly though. You lost Gilly though.
I was just getting to that, BJ. I was just getting to that. We got a DMV product. That's one of the breakdowns I got for Carson, the Carson dude from Wake Forest, Kalen Carson. We got
what round was that? I think he's from Waldorf.
Yeah. Hey, Ev, he the one. We got
He's solid. I seen him play in person. He's solid.
Hey.
So where on Dallas?
That's one game.
Do you feel like Philly that you think you're better than Philly at?
Philly, first of all, Philly linebackers are ass.
Yeah, I agree.
Devin White's not good.
Yeah, he's not. He's trash.
Do you think that your linebackers are better?
Yes.
What linebacker?
We got. Hold up, I'm about to tell you. We got Overshown coming back from injury. He's from Texas. We got Kendrick from San Diego. He know Mike Zimmer's system. He came over there. He was supposed to go to San Francisco, but he doubled back because Zimmer was his defensive coordinator. And we got the rookie from Notre Dame. I forgot his name. He Hawaiian dude, Louisville, something. It's something one of those. So, but I think our linebackers is just better off there. And I think Michael is gonna play linebacker this year too. Dan Quinn. That's another thing. Commander fans, get ready for that man. The reason why I think our defense is better is because, and it's gonna be better because Mike. Damn, I'm all fucked up. Mike Zimmer
is better than Dan Quinn.
Is a better defensive coordinator because the thing about Dan Quinn is he just kept playing like he one of them coaches like don't scheme good. He just kept standing cover one all the time. Didn't disguise anything. I think Mike Zimmer disguising more coverage, rolling, and he only played that cover one all the time, which Diggs and Bland play man to man a lot. So that's why people was shitting on Bland last year when DK torched his ass in that game against Seattle. But we played man in that. With Zimmer, he played more coverage and shit. So I think, and I just think we a better fucking defense. And they got James Bradbury, know that? The Philly, right?
Yeah, they still do.
They've invested. They've invested.
The 2 white cornerbacks.
They got CJ back, man.
Who, Gardner Johnson?
And they got Quinyon Mitchell, bro.
They've got DeJean, they've got Quinyon. I think that they've upgraded their secondary. Personally speaking, I don't think there's any meaningful difference between y'all two's linebacker core. Overshot's completely unproven. Obviously, he's athletic, but we haven't seen him actually play. Kendricks was okay for the Chargers last year. I didn't see anything special out of him. I think that Zimmer personally is worse than Dan Quinn. I think Zimmer is usually a middle-of-the-pack defensive coordinator. Quinn's actually coordinated some pretty good defenses from that standpoint. So I'm not as bullish on your defense as it sounds you are. Honestly, I think that it would be a disservice, in my opinion, if you had to put Mike at linebacker because he's best when he's going after the pass.
No, but teams could scheme for him at the defensive end. That was the problem the whole time. They would chip him. And Mike is not a natural defensive lineman.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind when you move him inside and allow him to get mismatches versus interior players. Those are able to create some more quicker pressures. But if you put him at linebacker and have him be a traditional linebacker, that's a waste of his talent.
Yeah, he's ass.
I don't think they're gonna play him at linebacker fully. I think they're gonna mix it up. When he's playing at defensive end, they can scheme for him. That's what I'm saying. They can scheme for him. I think they're gonna move him around, like not just keep him at left and right. They're gonna put him at linebacker. They're gonna put him at left end. They're gonna put him right end. It's easy to scheme for him if he's just playing defensive lineman. That's what I'm saying.
But
yeah, I understand what you're putting, but there's a secondary aspect of it, of being able to actually maximize his talents, and putting him at linebacker makes him a significantly less valuable player than even when good teams, specifically the 49ers, can scheme up against him when he's at defensive end from that.
I don't think they're going to keep. I don't think he's going to be. I think he's going to blitz a lot from the linebacker position. I don't think.
That when you have him using mismatches up against interior offensive linemen, I think that's a good use.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. Have him go out against the defensive line. Don't let him play traditional linebacker.
Let me ask you a question, B Young. So you don't think Dan Quinn utilized Micah to his best ability?
I think he got lazy. I think he got lazy because Micah is that dude. I think he got, I got Michael Parsons. We just gonna line up and he gonna do what he do. No, smart. And far as I'm gonna go to D-Mac. He said about Mike Zimmer got a good track record against them Shanahan's, which Dan Quinn didn't. That's the point. Shanahan.
Okay. Maybe I'm tripping, but I saw Quinn move Micah around like in front of the center, the guard, the left end, the right end.
Not last year.
I disagree from what I saw from him last year. I think that they did move Micah around a lot. But I agree with you from the standpoint of Zimmer does do better generally against Shanahan offenses. That is a fact. Generally,
Dan Quinn don't. Dan Quinn is a good defensive coordinator. I'm not trying to say he wasn't. He just, I think, like I said, he got lazy because it's Micah, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, who he is, and he like I can't even explain it. It's just I don't know. He just got lazy as far as that. But I just think Diggs coming back, people just keep forgetting about that shit. That shit is crazy to me. And Deron Bland is. With Diggs was after he caught them 11 interceptions, people were saying, "Oh, he do get interceptions," and they saying the same thing about him from last year. But really, Bland really only had 2 bad games last year, and it was against that Seattle game where DK cooked his ass, and that first Commander game when their receivers getting off on him. I think he gonna take that jump just like Diggs did. He gonna get less interceptions, but gonna improve his cover skills. And then, like I said, we still got Jordan Lewis in the shot, but I think the Carson kid from DMV, he gonna take his back. He nice, man. I've been watching training camp clips. Man, he's sticky. Like for real. Like and they found Deron Bland in the 5th round. So he was the 5th round.
Yeah, Ev, I want to ask. What's up, buddy? I saw what's up? Hope y'all doing good. Somebody talked about Forbes in the fucking comment section. That shit crazy. Yeah, he had So I don't know if y'all spoke on that already, but
not yet. I seen you tweet yesterday though. Who was the defender on that catch? Remember, I seen that tweet yesterday. Did you ever find out who that defender was?
Yeah, we talking about the one that got shook, or you talking about the one that Jahan caught it on?
Jahan caught it.
Oh, I don't know.
You didn't find it out yet.
Yeah, but we're not the only team that does that shit. Like, these teams, like these social media teams for like the social media for these teams, they hide
for good cause.
Yeah, they hide who gets cooked and they hide who throws interceptions sometimes. So
yeah.
And then what's even more disgusting is that these people actually keep track of stats in training camp, which is I don't really give a fuck about. Like, just me personally, I don't care how well or bad somebody's doing in training camp. That shit don't mean nothing to me. We've had players that have had bad training camps, and then they're one of the best in the league. Yeah. Like, Jamar Chase had a terrible training camp, and look what he is now. Like, that shit don't matter to me. But
all right, so the second best wide receiver in the league.
I'm about to come to you next, Caleb, but just to let you funny as shit.
Why you love him so much?
Ooh, Jamar Chase, he's not the second best receiver.
So like DJ, what's the infatuation with Jamar?
Nigga, Jetta's 1, Jamar 2.
No,
Y'all can
Tyreek
have the
Hill's
rest.
better than Jamar, bro.
Don't ever
Shout out to y'all, though.
disrespect
Go ahead.
Tyreek Hill like that, bro. Don't you ever disrespect
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill
shout
like
out
that.
Tyreek Hill. He could catch a screen and run fast. Congratulations.
Huh?
This
He
All
did
nigga
right.
way
be
more.
Go
He
ahead,
did
go
way
ahead,
more.
Em. Go ahead, Em. Go ahead.
They
Go
drove.
ahead, Em.
Nah, but
Disrespecting CD
to
and Ty. Go
to
ahead.
to be young, to be young, Caleb Josiah. All we lacking is a Eagles fan, but that's okay. This is it though.
Man, fuck the Eagles. Man, fuck
We've
them.
I
been
agree.
doing this is the main thing that we're doing though. I'm gonna go back to be young because he's been talking about he kicked it off pretty much. We're going over the Cowboys schedule in a second. Who do y'all think will be a breakout? Don't answer yet. Who do you think will be the breakout player in that division? If y'all all can name somebody different, that'd be great. And as far as the offensive and defensive rookies,
You want me to answer now?
I'm saying. I said, hold on one second, Brody.
Oh, go ahead.
As far as offensive and defensive rookies, who do y'all think will perform the best within the division? Obviously, you probably hear neighbors a lot, or people probably say neighbors. If y'all can think somebody outside of him, that'd be great too. So I can get put on to somebody probably. So offensive and defensive rookies, you think will perform? Oh, my bad, I'm talking fast. Offensive and defensive rookies, you think that'll perform the best within the division? Who do you think will be a breakout player within the division? And then we're going to go over y'all respective team schedule and just hear a wins or loss column or a mark from y'all real quick. And also, who do you think will win the division? And outside, who do you think will win the division? So, B Young, I know you got the Cowboys winning the division. Who's your breakout player or players in that division? And who do you think will be the best offensive and defensive rookie in that division? After that, we're going over y'all schedule. And then Caleb next.
Jake Ferguson.
Breakout?
Baby Kelsey. Nigga, if y'all watch him, he moved just like Jason Kelsey.
What?
I said Jason Kelsey. You say what?
Baby Kelsey.
I'm not talking about far as the play. I'm talking about how they move, like their movements on the field. How you yak after the catch and shit like that. I'm not talking about he's better than Kelsey.
I would not necessarily describe him that babe, but sure, go ahead.
He's baby Kelsey. Not just because he weighed 87.
Okay.
Do you watch the Cowboys?
Oh, I do. I hate that.
I'm just saying the way. I'm not saying he's Travis Kelsey. I'm saying the way he moves after the catch. The reason why he ain't broke out yet because they under you. McCarthy is a dickhead. I mean, excuse me. My bad. My bad. My bad.
But it's okay. All right. Go ahead.
So you a Kansas City fan? Sensitive because I'm not saying he's Travis Kelsey. I'm saying he's baby Kelsey. The way he moves, the way you know what I'm saying. But anyway,
that basically said he's like Travis Kelsey.
All right. Okay, he's Kelsey like Kelsey-ish. Okay, but I think he gonna break out this year. I think
if y'all give him number 2 targets, it's possible that he does have a breakout season because I do think that he is a good tight end. So
yeah, I didn't mean it like he's Travis Kelsey. I mean the way
he's good. He's
good. I think he gonna break out. I think.
So can you? He had the most targets last year. Second most on the team. I expect him to be second most again on the team. Can you expect the 1K out of him this year, or like he had 761 last year? So you think he can get 1K?
It depends on Jalen Tolbert if he develops. I think he gonna break out too. I think he didn't break out last year because of Michael Gallup. Because Gallup was the X, and I think they're gonna try to play Tolbert at the X this year. Him or the Brooks dude on our team. I think he gonna break out too. Jalen Tolbert. A lot of people don't know who he is, but I think since Gallup gone, he gonna be that dude for us to break out. But I think Ferguson. Do I have to name somebody else from other teams?
Nah, you don't have to. But I have a question though, because you sound like I thought OG was a super duper Cowboy fan. Obviously, he don't like them no more. You know what I'm saying, man? B Young got a lot of hope. OG don't really like the Cowboys that much. Honestly, I'm about to just address him as a Texans fan.
He hate Dak. I be listening. He hate that nigga Dak, but I don't understand why he do. But yeah,
he used to love him. That's crazy. That's why I'm telling you, bro. Fake love make me hate love, because you can love somebody so much one day, and then the next month you don't really rock with them no more.
Nigga had Jason Garrett and Mike McCarthy as his coaches.
You know, so you gonna say after this year, B Young? You go what excuse we gonna get this nigga after this year? What we gonna say after this year?
Who? Dak?
It's always the coach fault. It's the nigga. It was the defense fault.
Hey OG, I seen you in the chat talking about Micah. Wasn't he on the defense last year? Who damn near gave up 50?
Yeah, but I ain't worried about Mike. If it's one nigga I ain't worried about on this team, and I know you ain't worried about, is Micah. We ain't worried about Mike and what he gonna do.
No. That's too
It's
far.
this other nigga that wear number
I don't
4.
know.
I'm with you. I'm with you, OG.
CD the one you should
better
be
pay
worried
that
about.
man.
I'm not worried about CDE. The niggas that ain't got their money yet, I ain't worried about now one of them niggas. Wait a minute.
So you don't think he good?
I just put my foot in my mouth. I am worried about one of them niggas, but I'm not worried about CD or Micah. That nigga number 4. I don't have no confidence in that nigga, man.
OG, you think you better than Jalen Hurts?
Give me Jalen Hurts, man. Shit,
You
give me
tripping?
Jalen Hurts, man. I ain't bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting, man.
You tripping now?
Jalen Hurts. I have more confidence in what I think Jalen Hurts may bring in a playoff game. Look here, B Young. At a certain point with niggas in every sport, nigga, all that potential, all that what you might do, all that shit wear off for me after a while. This nigga been playing 8, 9, 10 years, and we still getting the same ass bullshit, and we still talking about it ain't his fault. At some point, man, if that motherfucker look like a duck, walk like a duck, and quack like a duck, it's a duck, man. Motherfucker, a duck, man. I can't take it no more, man.
So it's just all on him.
I'm not saying it's all on him, but it's a big part on him. Sagan tried to show me the whole game, and we watched the whole game again last year. I understand the defense had holes, and they I get all that. But make that motherfucker a shootout, man. Can you do that? Can you make the motherfucking game a shootout and we lose 48-50 or something, nigga, without you helping them niggas score? Y'all gonna stop giving these niggas excuses, man. At some point, put these niggas feet to the fire and hold their feet to the fire. I'm not gonna pay no nigga no $70 million for this nigga to get them bug ass eyes in the playoff game. I'm not doing that.
So what's the alternative?
Man, I don't give a fuck. I know I can't win with that. I don't know. Give me something, nigga. Shit.
I don't think that's true though.
You might as well blow it up.
I don't think that's true. I think you, because you were. I'm with you. The nigga frustrate me sometimes too, and I love that. I'm with you. Trust me. I just think the playoff shit is gas. His first year, he went band for band with A-Rod as a fucking rookie, as a pup, and we was getting our nose ran the fuck off in that game. We was down 21-3. Full butt us back. It took
he ain't done shit since.
Hold up. It took a Jared Cook fucking catch from A-Rod.
Hell of a throw, by the way, bro. I watched that game.
The sideline to beat us. Bum ass Brian Jones playing safety. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. It took
Damn, that's one of the best throws I've ever seen.
Exactly.
I watched that game with David Buster, bro.
The next playoff game.
I was in Atlanta watching that game.
The next playoff game, Dak beat Russell Wilson. Outplayed Russell Wilson. The next game, he played Jared Goff in the division round. Them niggas ran for 400 yards rushing on us. And he outplayed Jared Goff in that same game you talking about. So how the fuck he supposed to win if our rushing defense give up 400 yards? I'm not bullshitting you. CJ Anderson, Todd Gurley ran the fuck all over us.
Nah, is that a real number? Is that a real number though? 400?
What's the playoff record?
He was like 300 yards rushing on us.
What's the playoff record?
Like 290 on him.
Yes. And Dak outplayed Jared Goff in the game. Go look up the numbers. Go look at the game.
But OG, Dad, being honest with this Dak thing, though, because I also think Dak might be a tad overrated. But OG, he's a consensus top 10 QB. And if we're being honest, that Cowboys defense is why y'all lost last year, just to be clear.
Exactly.
Did he do anything? Did he do anything for you to say that, Swiper? Did he do anything to make you say? Did he do anything to make you say? Yeah, but if that defense wasn't that nigga, we'd have won that game. Nigga, it don't matter.
You were down right away, OG.
Yeah, we would have lost like that. That nigga didn't do shit to help us win offensively. Nothing.
You just said you're not worried about Micah. He was a ghost versus the Packers.
That goes back. That goes back to my point with
looked at that nigga in the first quarter, so he had them bug ass eyes.
They schemed Mike out the fucking
man,
game.
We ain't finna win
they
this
schemed him out the game.
Man, them niggas don't have no confidence in foe, man. And you niggas think
do you think that Micah Parsons would have been a bigger factor in that game if he was playing linebacker?
I think he would have been a bigger factor if he would mix. My thing with him, D-Mac, is
it's because LaFleur is a great offensive play caller. Of course, you scheme around the other team's best pass rusher. That's going to
But you don't make it easy for him by putting him at left and right every play.
Make it easy for him. He tried to put him against the interior offensive line. LaFleur had answers for him because LaFleur is damn good as an offensive play caller.
Which is why I said Mike Zimmer is better against the Shanahan tree. That's exactly why I say what I
That
said.
may be true to an extent, but I don't think that's the reason why.
We gonna see. I just don't like how Dak be getting portrayed up here because like I said, OG, I blame him for the San Francisco game we lost in San Francisco when the defense played his ass off and he cost us the fucking game. That was on him. And I'll give you last year too.
Okay, I was about to say, nigga, if you couldn't give me that, I don't want to talk to you,
last
Big
year
Young.
too. Even I'm with you when he should have made a shootout. He didn't play good last year, and he didn't play good in that San Francisco game at San Francisco. That was on him. And even the San Francisco game before that, the one in Dallas, I don't put that game on him either. The one when the clock ran out. Dumbass Kellen Moore, Commanders fans, my Cowboy fans know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nigga in the game gave Tony Pollard 3 fucking curries when he knew Zeke was fucking washed. He had 2 linemen. Go look at YouTube. He had 2 linemen. I'm not bullshitting. Had 2 linemen go out for pass routes in that same fucking game. I'm not bullshitting. 2 offensive linemen go out for Kellen Moore, the Eagles' new offensive coordinator, had 2 offensive linemen go out for pass routes in the fucking game to catch a fucking ball. And the O-line ain't do shit for Dak in that game in Dallas when we lost San Francisco when Jimmy G was the quarterback. They ain't do shit for Dak. And Cedric Wilson, the nigga who used to be who on the Dolphins, on the 4th down, lost the fucking ball in the fucking light for the fucking touchdown and would have gave us the fucking lead.
B Young, let me ask you a question. Do you think niggas that make $67 million ought to be? Do you think them niggas are should be portrayed or looked at as a little different? Like them niggas ought to be able to get over certain things, or
It's too much Cowboys talk, Kev.
Huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What
I'm telling you, I think. My bad. I mean, cause you.
No, you good.
My
we
bad.
talk.
I don't think.
I don't want to hear these Cowboy fans.
I think you're a little too hard on that, but I agree with you. Yes, I agree with the sentiment. Like you should want more from your quarterback. I agree. I just think it's only a couple. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Them the only niggas I'm definitely putting. Justin Herbert got all the talent in the world. Nigga lost a fucking 30-point lead in the offs. Like, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Them the only niggas I'm definitively putting.
All that waxing poetically you did about Dak's situation, Herbert has been in. We can't even begin to speak on how much worse of a situation Herbert has been in.
So you take him over that?
Absolutely, it's not a question.
Why?
Not a question.
Why?
He's way better. Like when I say way, I'm not exaggerating. As far as a talent at the quarterback position, there's nothing that Dakota Prescott, to me, does better than Justin Herbert.
Throwing far?
No, I said everything at the quarterback position.
Throwing far? Because that's one of the best.
You trying to be funny. You're trying to be funny.
Hold up. Dak is the best.
Gonna fly here.
Hold up. All right. Dak is one of the best pre-snap in the league before the snap. So Justin got that over him too?
Pre-snap. I'm not mad at pre-snap. I think reading defenses, reading coverages, I think they're both like neck and neck.
What about accuracy?
Accuracy is Herbert.
You think so?
I know so.
No, that's Dak. That's Dak.
No, it's not, bro. You're saying that based off of what? No, bro.
This ain't no Cowboy bad shit. It's just I watched the nigga.
Bro, that's fine. You all are saying this based off of what's at.
I got Herbert 6.
If Herbert was in a better situation, that's cool. If Herbert was in a better situation, there would be no questions about him being better than Dak.
Y'all be gassing.
So I think it's pretty ridiculous that we're going to entertain Dak being better than Herbert just off a situation. Mind you, you complained about situation this whole time for Dak and made it seem like he was overcoming so much.
I specifically said he cost us the game last year.
I mean, you said he had 2 bad playoff games, which also
that's a fact. I'm a Cowboy fan.
He had 2 bad playoff games alone against the 49ers.
He got better playoff stats than your boy and Lamar Jackson. And
My boy's Peyton Manning. Relax.
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
know.
Tell him, Wes.
Cool
Tell him,
it
Wes. Tell him, Wes.
now.
Pay him, hey, Wes, pay him
Watch
my
out,
dude too.
chop, chop.
I
You
don't
better
have.
cool it now. Y'all better tell him, OG.
That nigga
Cool
know.
it
There's no. There's
That
no.
nigga
There's
know
no.
New
down.
Edition like that.
There's not a
Slow it
massive.
down.
Bruh, y'all is burnt out.
Come on
Big
now.
Mouth, you from
Come
Louisiana,
on.
nigga?
Huh?
But
You
nah,
from
I
Louisiana?
respect you,
Nah, I'm
bro.
from
I
DC.
respect
I
you.
don't think that there's a massive difference between Dak or Herbert. If you prefer
Yeah,
Dak because of the
of course
pre-snap
not.
stuff, that's fine. I think that Dak could be more
Look,
accurate, probably a little bit more in the short.
D-Mac, the only
Herbert maybe
person
a
that I
little better
don't
in
want
the
to hear
intermediate.
above
He
Dak
made
for
All Pro
real
last year.
is Trevor Lawrence. I'm so
Look,
sick of hearing that man's name in all these conversations. That's the only person I don't want to hear about. Everybody else is
I
cool.
hate to tell you, but I got all three of them kind of right next to each other. To be
No,
honest
but
with you.
Trevor
They're all
definitively has not had a better stretch of season than Dak at all. Like at
No,
all.
Trevor
But
Lawrence
talent,
is not
yeah,
produced.
talent, cool.
Trevor Lawrence is not produced like Herbert or Dak at all, but there's also a conversation to be had about the situation as well, which goes into it.
Yeah,
But the only thing I wanted to say as far as the Herbert and Dak specific thing is, yes, people would be like, well, Herbert hasn't won a playoff game. We've seen him in one playoff game at this point. Even as much of questions as I sometimes question his late game execution, I'm not necessarily putting that label on him right now because of the situations that he's been in. And I don't think you can be like, well, Dak's a playoff choker. Well, we haven't seen Herbert prove it in the playoffs to elevate his game. So you can't use that in favor of Herbert too. So I don't think there's really much of a meaningful difference between the two, in my personal opinion.
I think he top 6. Like I ain't got nothing against Justin Herbert. I just was talking about like Dak and like I'm not. This ain't me capable. I just like.
Well, who's top 6? Who you taking out of that then? Who's?
I like
CJ.
I think Mahomes is 1. Josh Allen. Lamar's 2. Josh Allen's 3. Burrow's 4. Who the fuck I'm forgetting? I wouldn't put Dak top 5 because just out of respect, because I'm forgetting somebody. But
I think Dak is top 8, and I think that's a solid.
I think he's 6, 7, 8, whatever. I just don't think like how OG think. Like he just think the nigga.
Top 12, man. That's where I'm at. I'm not coming out.
Wait, OG. You think Aaron Rodgers still better than Dak?
Man, look here. And this is my thing, Swiper. I'm thinking. In my thought process, I think about niggas that I think are going to perform. Not necessarily the highest level,
you like
but
Lamar
at a high
Jackson?
level in the
Like
playoffs.
Why you saying
when the
the
playoffs roll
like that?
around,
Like Aaron
I
Rodgers hasn't
I
performed
think.
in the offs.
You like Lamar Jackson?
When was the last time we saw him
Rodgers
do
all
that?
day over
In 2016?
You like Lamar Jackson, OG?
He's performed.
I'm not a
higher
big Lamar
levels than
fan.
Dak
I'm
in
not
the
a big
playoffs.
Lamar fan.
What about Joe Burrow?
But not recently. We haven't seen him do well in the playoffs in almost half a decade.
Yeah, that.
I think that's a little gas.
I don't know.
You
Who you
talking
tell
about,
me when you
D-Man?
think that you saw him last play really well in the playoffs? I don't.
D-Man, who you talking about,
I'm
Rodgers?
talking about
Who you talking about?
Rodgers, yeah.
That Bucks game, that Bucks game got a chance to win. He didn't come through.
No, I'm not. Obviously, his
no.
look, his track record is his track record. I'm not taking away his Super Bowl by any means, but I'm saying recently, I don't know the last time I saw him play amazing in the playoffs. Like I can't say that.
We talking about Rodgers.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Probably that Atlanta game.
All right. I'll stand down. My thing with the with the Rodgers thing, I think it's very plausible that he could be better than that this season. Not probable.
There's an outcome that happens, but
not
I just wouldn't bet on
probable, but there's a possibility that happens.
I agree.
I just wouldn't bet on it, but there is a very high end outcome that happens.
But I also agree with. But I think people saying that, not you, but people putting like Rodgers ahead of Dak. Like Dak was number 2 or 3 in the MVP race last year, and then
he was
Aaron
all pro.
Rodgers didn't play. Yeah, that's tough for me to hear. Like,
I don't understand how y'all don't.
And my last
He should have been the MVP last year.
No, he shouldn't.
no, he shouldn't.
This nigga fanned out for real. Shout out B-Young, man.
Nah, I'm fanned out, bro.
I do think Kyler Murray is better than Dak, but we're not gonna have that conversation.
See, that's that shit right there.
Now, see, I wouldn't go that far.
I don't want to have that. You wouldn't go there. That's the one that y'all really. That's the one that y'all really need.
If you wouldn't go there, how do you get to 11 quarterbacks that would make Dak top 12? Is my question. Because Kyler would have to be one of those guys in my. Like if
you ain't better than Dak.
I think we and D-Mac, I was exaggerating on the top 12. I didn't mean that literally. But with that being said, it's still some niggas out there that I would take over Dak, like Jared Goff. I'll take Jared
All
Goff
right.
over Dak.
Ah,
I
you
would.
tripping.
No,
You
no,
tripping.
Absolutely would. I
they're the
absolutely would.
same
nah,
type of
I'm not
player.
going. I'm not going there.
I
I'm
absolutely.
not
Let me
doing
ask you
that.
niggas a question right quick, man. Let me ask
Bro,
y'all.
golf
Does
not
it
better
matter
than
to
Kyler
y'all?
Murray, bro. How you taking golf, but you not
D-Mac,
taking
you're
Let me
Murray?
ask
yeah,
y'all a
no,
question.
Now
Let
with
me
you,
ask y'all a
Wes,
Wes, you're
question.
trolling.
Murray is
Wes,
better
you're
than golf. I
trolling.
agree with you on that.
Do y'all
I
when
agree.
y'all evaluate niggas, do y'all take the whole body of work? I ain't talking about from his first day playing or whatever. I'm talking about from year to year. Do you take the regular season and the playoffs, or do y'all just say his regular season was so good and I'm elevating him all? Because to me, I'm putting both of them motherfuckers together. And if you flame out in the playoffs, nigga, I promise you getting a hard ass mark for me. You getting nigga, I'm taking some notches off your motherfucking belt. If you don't perform in the playoffs, that's big to me. I don't give a fuck if you had some MVP regular season. I could give a fuck, man. At a certain if it's your first or second year, I might consider that. But if we talking about a nigga 8, 9, 10 years in, if you flame out in the playoffs, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no regular
But you
season.
act
That's
like
just
that.
me.
You act
That's
like
just me
Dak done
though.
had all bad playoff games or something.
Man, the ones I can remember, the last
Mm-hmm.
2-3 years, nigga, it's been shitty. It's been shitty, and that's your memory too. I ain't trying to go back off when the nigga first playoffs and rookie season. I don't give
I
a shit
like this
about all
Dallas
that.
So wait,
The
man.
so wait,
last couple
I
I
like this
remember, that
OG,
Dallas
nigga was
man.
sorry in the
OG,
motherfucker.
right now, you think Jordan Love going forward? You rather have?
Yeah, I would take
Ooh,
Jordan Love over
Yeah,
Dak.
yeah. But I love Jordan. Jordan's incredible.
Yeah, I mean
I mean,
that's
I love
tough.
after
him.
I have
1
no
year?
pushback too.
1 year, 6 games.
Bro, Jordan had 32
9
TDs
games,
last year,
excuse me.
year one. What you
Oh,
talking about?
okay. I mean,
Nah, he nice. I ain't gonna lie.
He's good,
He's
but
nice.
I'm not putting him over
Bro, he
Dak.
had
Beat out season.
Romeo Dobbs,
Oh,
Christian Watson for what 8 games last year, and a bunch of nobodies, bro. No, he's the real deal. He's the real
nah,
deal,
he's nice.
100%.
Well,
That
he
gonna
did
get you
have
to the
tough quarterback
motherfucking
coaching wise.
dance, and he ain't got no tickets to get in that
He
motherfucker. He gonna
better
get
than
you there
Jalen
though.
Hurts.
Y'all get to the front door, but you ain't gonna
Who
have no
better than
tickets to
Jalen
get in
Hurts?
that
Jordan Love?
motherfucker, nigga.
He better than Jalen Hurts. Dak. OG said he'd take Jalen Hurts over Dak.
I
Let's talk.
absolutely would.
Let's talk
I
about it. Let's
absolutely
talk
would.
about it.
what
Let's
does
talk about it.
I absolutely would.
what does
Let's talk.
Jalen
That's
Hurts
What
crazy.
does
what does
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts
Hurts
got
do
to do
better
with
than
this?
Dak Prescott?
Nothing but run.
Child.
Don't read
I
defenses. Don't.
Dak is a
Not
better
accurate like
decision
that.
maker. Dak is a better decision maker. He's
Yes.
more accurate.
Like
He's
I
like
watch
he's
games. Like what you
like
Niggas
mean?
asked me which one would I take, and I told y'all. Now
Why?
y'all
Because you went
telling
to the
me.
Super Bowl.
I know what I take, nigga. I don't need you niggas to convince me otherwise. I know what I like. I don't like that type of nigga. I want no nigga
Hey,
that
where these
flame out.
Dallas
You
fans
niggas can
at
have
on
that
my
nigga. You
timeline?
gonna tell me what how I
I,
take it, nigga? I know
I
what
hey,
I
like
But
this
like.
hold on, hold on,
guy.
hold on. But
I like
OG,
this
I
guy.
get what you're
Yeah.
saying, OG. But I'm just telling you, like when Dak leaves, you gonna really wish you kept him.
Man,
that's all
please,
I'm saying.
man.
Hmm?
Man,
That's like,
please.
cause you don't
Man,
understand when you
please.
get a bad
That's
quarterback.
Do you
true.
know
Nah,
how
that's
do
true.
you know
That's true though.
hard it is? Do
Bray
you know how
Bray
hard
been
it is to
going
find a
through it,
quarterback
dog.
that
I
is
wish you the
consistent?
dude.
Nah,
Like,
that's
oh
true
shit,
though.
oh shit, this shit
Real
working
shit. That's true.
on.
Trey Lance.
You
Come
better
on,
pray
man.
y'all pay Dak
Well,
that bag.
I ain't gonna lie. If y'all lose Dak, it's hard to replace that type of production.
We
It's
picking
hard.
top
And the
5,
dude
man.
top
And my
10.
We
rebuttal to
picking
that
our
is,
top
Shit.
I
5.
can't win with the nigga anyway. So what difference does it
I
make?
mean,
I
I
I
don't
can't
think
mean,
win
If
that.
you
with
don't
him.
win, I get
yeah.
what
I
you're saying.
can't
Like you
win with
can't
him.
win
I
with
don't
Dak,
think
You
that's
don't
true
but you
though.
can't
you
I
don't
expect
think
me
we
get
to
to
win
the
can
with
you
win
other
with
don't
him.
get to
quarterbacks
the
if you're not winning
ship,
with
You're too
Dak.
but
close to it, OG. I can tell you right now,
Yes.
it's
not having
hard
a
to.
quarterback for 8 years is worse than what you're going through. I can tell
I
you that
think
right now, first-hand
I,
experience.
I think we can win with him. It's just
Shit, nigga, I'm a
per,
commander, son. Nigga,
I
I ain't
think
never had no.
I think Mike McCarthy got he coaching for his
See,
job. He got to coach
there
his
you
ass
go.
off this year.
There you go. Now it's Mike
Yeah,
McCarthy's fault. Now
yeah.
it's
He on the hot
always
seat. He a
somebody's fault when it's
dead
with
I
man
mean,
them.
walking. He
I
don't got no
personally
problem.
think
Always
Mike McCarthy is a
somebody's
good
fault.
coach. So
I do think Mike is overhated. Mike is
Yes, he
overhated.
won
I
12
don't think
games
Mike is a
in three
good
No,
coach.
straight
I ain't
seasons.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Wes. I did hate that dude when he was at Rogers. I ain't gonna lie. I can see why
I
Rockets
don't
hate him.
hate him personally. I just don't think he's a good coach.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
a
I
big
don't think
fan
there's
either,
anything
but
special about his offensive game plans. I don't think
I
that he's
mean,
a special
D-Mac. He
motivator.
did. He
He doesn't bring anything
he
to the
did
team.
something for the Cowboys they ain't never seen. They won
We
12 games in 3
three
straight
straight
years.
seasons.
So hey, you know.
No, I think that's a little bit, in my opinion, and how good of their scouting department is, how good that they are at talent acquisition. Talent retention is a different conversation, but I don't think that he brings anything to the table that elevates a team, truthfully. And I I think that shows up in the playoffs in which he's consistently getting outcoached.
I agree with that. I think OG just like me, like a passionate Cowboy fan. I get him. I'm not just up here caping for everybody. I think I'm caping for Dak. I just think it ain't. What I'm basically trying to say is it ain't all on him. It ain't all on him.
Who y'all got winning the East?
Yeah. back to that.
Do we want to allow Caleb to talk about the Commanders for
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell y'all this.
D-Mac, why you say that so shady?
No, I'm just saying.
Dallas,
We should invite Caleb. We should let him talk
hold
about the
on.
Commanders a little bit.
Dallas ain't winning no fucking division. I'll tell you that right now. The
You
Eagles
said
winning
who
that
wrong?
motherfucker.
Well, we know you niggas ain't doing that.
Exactly.
Oh, of
Go ahead
course.
on. But go ahead on.
Hey, I don't expect my team to win a division. I'm realistic, unlike some fans.
Spoken like a Commanders fan.
But see,
hold on, Caleb, because I am curious to hear Commander fan talk.
yeah, because I'm about to cut these NFC East.
Let's one more stop. We got one more thing to do. We got to hear B Young thoughts on this. Somebody add Jay Will on that message for me real quick. Yeah, I can't find it.
At the schedule for the Cowboys, man. They ain't finna win.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
This week 1, bro. You guys traveling to Cleveland. What you doing?
That's a L.
Is Deshaun Jackson back? I mean, Deshaun Watson back to his
Watson's
old
back.
self?
Nick Chubb not back though.
No, is he back? Is he gonna play like his old stuff? Because if he not,
we don't know. We don't know.
He may play like a competent quarterback, but he's not playing like his old self.
I think because we got a rookie left tackle, Tyler from Oklahoma. We gonna have to send some help his way because they got Myles Garrett. That's gonna be an issue. We gonna have to chip whatever the back chip his ass. But I think,
but that's an L, bro. Just go ahead and say it's an L.
Can I talk?
So big?
Can I talk? Nah, I think we gonna win. I think we the better team. I think if Deshaun Watson ain't back to his old stuff, I think we get a couple picks off him. I think CD. They got a good secondary. Denzel Ward. Who's the other 20?
Greg Newsome.
Yeah.
Greg Newsome. Grant Delpit.
I think they got a damn good defense, but I think we'll take it. And because if Deshaun Watson ain't playing like Deshaun Watson, I think we gonna get a couple picks off him. Diggs gonna do what he do, and Bland gonna do what he do. I think it's gonna be a close game because I think Myles Garrett gonna get after our rookie Tyler Guyton.
Who gonna win, B Young? Damn, nigga. Who gonna win?
I just said we gonna win.
Get to the point.
Give me the win and losses so we can get to Caleb. Week 2, you at home against the Saints. Yeah, home against the Saints week 2.
Huh?
You at home against the Saints week 2.
That's a dub.
Week 3, you stay home. Baltimore come in town.
That's an L, nigga. Don't think about it.
It's
the way it got silent real quick.
Just let him go, Peacock.
I get that ill because that Lamar don't lose against the NFC.
Man, fuck all that. Bring your ass up here and see, nigga. Come up here and watch it.
Yeah, make sure we bet on that. Make sure we bet on that game too. By the way.
Nah, yeah, I probably go.
I'm talking to OG. I'm talking to OG. 50 or better.
I'm saying I probably go to that game. But go ahead here. My bad.
I think B Young and Rollo the same nigga too. I don't know. These niggas here's the same.
Bro, y'all so.
Week 4, you travel to New York to play the Giants.
Oh, they ain't beat us since Thursday. The Obama administration.
That's a short week. That's a short week. Thursday night football. Prime time.
Nah, they ain't beat Dak since his rookie year. That's a W.
All right. Week 5. You obviously get a lot of rest. You go back to football on Sunday. So another Sunday night football game. You got the Steelers.
That's a dub.
All right. After that, you go back home to play the Lions.
That's a dub.
Damn. All right.
I think the Lions got like the second shit. They might got the best roster in the fucking NFC, but I think
the Niners got that.
I think we match up well against them. Their corners, CD might go for another 200 on them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think we match up well against them.
St. Brown and Laporta might get off though against y'all if you want to bring up CD getting off.
Well, Diggs back.
We give a fuck about Diggs guarding St. Brown.
Diggs travel.
Yeah, Diggs wouldn't.
But Bland might take him because Bland's good in the slack. So I don't know. Or
Zimmer generally doesn't rely a lot on traveling cornerbacks, and Diggs doesn't necessarily do great going into.
Look, a lot of the Cowboys quarterback room is overrated as a mud, bro. I'm not gonna hold
that's not true, but okay.
I don't expect Diggs to travel.
They be sleeping on Diggs, my DFV nigga, man. They be sleeping.
Week 7, y'all head into the bye week. Y'all come out of the bye and y'all play a team. Week 8, y'all got the 49ers in San Fran.
Man,
Prime
fuck
time.
them niggas. We winning. It's like, nah, that's fuck. I think after they whooped our ass last year, I think them niggas shit.
Bro, you
I
don't
give us
you don't even believe that. You don't even believe that, bro.
I give us a close L, man. They just
All
I
right.
gotta
So
see it.
all
I
right,
gotta
bet.
see it before I believe it, man. But I think since they whooped our ass last year, I think it'll be a close L though. I give it L. I keep it on it.
All right, you stay on the road. I think so. Yeah, you stay on the road. You stay on the road, and you travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons.
Oh, that's a dub. That's a dub.
All right. And week after
They
that,
starring Kirk Cousins.
yeah, week after that, you
Oh
travel.
shit.
You go back home actually, and you play the Eagles.
We at home.
Yeah.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
All right. Week 11, you stay at home. Primetime football, Monday Night Football. You got the Texans coming into town.
Diggs versus Diggs. Fuck. I think that's a dub.
Stroud 9.
I think. Yeah, I think that's a dub. I think we a better team than Texans. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
This week, y'all travel to Washington to play the Commanders.
That's an
Come on,
L.
next one, next one, man.
That's
Go
an
ahead,
L.
man.
That's an L, nigga. You know that's an L.
Man.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all go back.
We in DC. We in DC or Dallas.
Yeah,
we in DC, nigga.
Oh, it don't matter. The whole,
DMC.
hey, Ev, you know what it is. The whole fucking stadium gonna be blue.
Man, fuck what he's talking about, nigga. Put that down as an L for the Cowboys.
That's crazy. That's a dub.
Y'all got another Thanksgiving Day football game, short week. I got the Giants on a short week again.
That's a dub.
How many L's we got so far, L?
I got it. I'm gonna say that the OG.
Ev, we ain't lost to them dudes since the Obama administration. Like, for real.
All right, I got you, bro. Monday Night Football, prime time again. Y'all got the Bengals at home. Y'all home. Y'all got the Bengals.
That's an L. Nigga, Joe Burrow, nigga.
We played them like
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
We played them like 2 years ago in Dallas without Dak, and everybody was saying Chase was gonna do Dig dirty, and he shut his ass down.
We gonna see this year.
I think that's a dub. We match up well against them, and their O-line ain't good either.
All right. After that, I travel to Carolina to play the Panthers.
That's a dub.
All right. Then y'all go back home a couple of days before Christmas. Y'all got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Prime time.
These niggas usually lose a game like against the Cardinals. They ain't supposed to lose. That's probably that one. So I give it a L.
All right. I close the season out 2 NFC East games. Y'all travel to Philly to play the Eagles.
See, depending on who the fuck clinch, we usually split with them. So I give it a L.
All right. Y'all close the year out at home against the Commanders. Y'all house.
Yeah, that's a win.
All right. So we got 13-4.
Yeah.
See, that's why. That's my thing right there. See, I fuck with B Young. It's my first time talking to him, but he seemed like a real nigga. But see, I heard him talking about boxing, about Crawford, and I was like, but this nigga just sound like a fan though. And now it's verified, it's validated. The nigga is just a straight up fan. See, I'm a realist, nigga. I talk for real, B Young. That's the difference between me and you, nigga. That's the difference between me. I'm gonna tell the truth, and you gonna say what you want to happen, nigga. That is the difference between me. I'm glad I got that shit figured out now. I know what I'm
OG,
dealing with
I ain't no fan.
but I respect it though. I fuck with it.
No,
I
OG.
fuck with it.
Nah, for real, bro. For real. Nah, I'm with you with that passing shit about the Cowboys, because I'm with you. I was done with them niggas after that Green Bay game, but it's just I like that context with shit with like what happens with our team and shit. But I'm with you though with that Dak shit sometimes. I'm with you. I just, you know what I'm saying, don't put it all on him. That's all. I'm just like a reasonable Cowboy fan, whatever. I
can't believe you not from Louisiana either, nigga. You got a Louisiana twang if I ever heard one, nigga.
I'm from DC.
Okay, all right.
But we're gonna pass it. Go ahead.
Where do you feel like y'all got better at though? Then I don't usually answer that real quick.
Would you say, Shaggy?
I said, what do you feel like y'all got better at?
I think I think the defense is gonna be better because I'll.
Yeah, Dead's coming back.
The only the only thing about the defense I'm worried about is the defensive tackles. Nigga Mozzie Smith, he gotta play better. They let
You
Hankins
worry
go.
about the linebacker play. You worry about the linebacker play.
Say it again, Shaggy.
The linebacker play ain't that good. I mean,
I think our young dudes gonna surprise people. I'm just basing it off what I see in camp or whatever, the way they flying downhill and shit. So I think the linebackers, Vander Esch, yeah, no need to say about him. I think
Granddad's retired, ain't
yeah, his neck fuck.
he?
I was saying like I just think I just think the linebackers or what I'm saying from camp where everybody's saying on Cowboy Twitter or their beat reporters they flying down. I think the linebackers is gonna be better. That's just me. But if they ain't, because they are young, so if they ain't, they ain't. But the only thing I worry about on the defense is the defensive tackles. Mozzie Smith, his second year. That's another thing about Dan Quinn. Y'all Commander fans, watch the fuck out. He tried to make Mozzie Smith a fucking pass rusher when he a fucking run stuffing defensive tackle. He tried to make him lose weight and make him a pass rusher last year.
I'm not worried about that. I got Deron Allen, John Payne. They pass rushers.
But Shaggy, that's the only thing I'm worried about on the defense. But I think the defense got better. I think another year in McCarthy's system for Dak, I think he gonna take a leap too. I think he probably gonna be better than last year because last year was his first time being without Kellen Moore his whole career. So I think he gonna be better in the second year McCarthy system. The first couple games of last year, McCarthy was playing real conservative. It wasn't until CD went in the office and say, "Hey man, give me the ball." That's when they took off last year. So I'm betting on them getting better from that perspective. So when CD come back to camp, they just gonna get back. And I just think our young dudes gonna play better, like step up. That's all I think. Because the Cowboys do one thing them niggas do is draft well. That cannot be denied. They draft well.
What you heard about Overshawn in camp?
Flying the fuck around, OG. It's on Cowboy Twitter. You'll see the shit. Flying the fuck around. Then Notre Dame, I can't even pronounce his name because he's Simone, whatever. Flying the fuck around. Tyler Smith, it's a video clip going around him just thumping his ass, all pro left guard, just coming down, smacking his ass. I just think we're gonna be better at the linebackers. Overshown, and like I said, Mike is gonna be playing linebacker too this year. So I just think we're gonna be better there. That's all.
All right. Be young, bro. I'm Caleb. I'm coming to you right now. Really by Patrick to you. Be young. My last two things you missed on something, bro. Who do you think would be the best offensive and defensive rookies in the division?
Neighbors.
If you know anybody on the defensive side.
I think Neighbors would go stupid if Daniel Jones wasn't his fucking quarterback. I think he'd go stupid because I think he up there with Marvin Harrison Jr. But I think Marvin better. I just think but Daniel Jones is quarterback, so he ain't gonna. I don't think he could get there 1,000. But and for defense, I think if our cornerback Carson from Wake Forest beat out Jordan Lewis in the slat, I think he gonna be the best rookie. Just going over what the fuck I seen on his tape and what the fuck I've been saying in camp. I don't know how the fuck he slipped to the 5th round.
All right, that's a bet. Appreciate you, Birdie. As far as the boxing talks and the Cowboys talks, you don't got what's the homer pick? You don't gotta go nowhere, bro. Stick around. We're gonna stop in DC real quick. Well, not even DC. We're gonna go to Landover, Maryland. Talk about the Washington Commanders real quick. Heisman, whatever it is, one of them. Last season, Caleb can't remember the record. What 5-12?
We asked. Don't worry about it. We dog. Yeah. We were dog shit. We were terrible.
Yeah, what we got last year?
4-13. Okay, worst defense in the league.
Yeah, 4-13. I want you to open it up. I want you to start the segment off. That sounds wild. I want you to start the segment off with telling us how you think y'all got better this year, this offseason.
I think I got better coaching compared to what I had last year. Ron Rivera was an idiot. My defensive coordinator was an idiot. D-Mac, I fuck with you, good brother. Uh, Eric Bieniemy, he passed the ball the most in the league. We should have ran the ball a little bit more, but to be objective with him, he wasn't he wasn't put in the best situation to succeed. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Am I breaking up?
I can hear you now. Man.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I was just saying my coaching staff last year was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I think my coaching staff this year is better.
Okay. So mainly the coaching staff you want to highlight and point out. 4-13 last year. Who you have winning the division this year and why? What's going on with Caleb? Caleb, you there?
What are you going to do? Right?
Be on mute real quick. I don't know what's going on with Caleb, y'all. Thank you.
No, to his Eric Bieniemy point, I agree with him that Bieniemy threw the ball a whole bunch, which is his scheme. But I thought that was also necessary to find out about Sam Howell, which, Sam Howell wasn't the quarterback of the future, which, that's why he's on a different team. So,
Dr. Umar, I disagree. I do not think the Commanders' swing is 8 to 10 wins.
Yeah, 8 to 10 wins is bold to say.
Yeah, I think
the coaching staff should be better. I agree with that point. I don't know if it's a lot better because I don't think Dan Quinn's a good head coach, but should be better.
And that man been waiting.
Yeah, his connection said nope.
Yeah, that man been waiting to get his commander tuck off. Saying we hearing Cowboys too much.
It's America's team, nigga. What you expect?
America's team.
Yo, be young.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get back. DraftKings, I think DraftKings got like Brandon Cook 750 yards at plus 150. Is that a lot? Like, can I make that bet comfortably? Is Brandon Cook with 750 yards?
Shaggy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Shaggy?
Yeah.
He took off the second half of the year because McCarthy was on some bullshit the first half of the season, that conservative shit. So I think that might be a lock. That's a lock if they do what the fuck they did the second half of the season, starting the season, because CD gonna get all the attention. So I think that's a lock. That's a lock.
I think Caleb come back up right now.
Shit, he had 8 touchdowns last year.
Everybody here.
Yeah, Caleb said his service.
DraftKings got some of the best odds on yards. I swear to God, it's some of the best odds on yards. I'm telling you.
Brandon, you good now?
750 is plus money. Jerry Judy 750 is plus money.
Caleb, you good now? All right, we're gonna pivot. You gotta be ready to pivot at all times. Josiah, what's the word, Josiah? You here?
What's up, y'all?
All right, we're gonna take a little quick pivot. Apparently it's a storm down there in Georgia. Be safe to everybody that's there. Hopefully you got power or whatever, don't go out. Josiah,
What's up?
Team. What's up, bro? How you feeling today, actually?
I'm feeling good.
Okay. Last year, your Giants won 6 games. You guys won 6-11. Finished third in the division. I'm gonna start the segment off with you as well. Where and how do you think you guys got better this offseason? If you think so.
I really think we got better defensive line. I think now getting a guy like Brian Burns to pair him up with Kayvon Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence is amazing. I think now we legit have like a top 5 D line in the game. I think we fired a lot of head coaches that we needed it to fired. Not Dable, not Mike Kaffer. We fired our special teams coach. We fired our defensive coordinator. So now this is like kind of like a refresh, like a brand new regime. like a brand new coaching staff. Everybody's getting adjusted to the brand new schemes that they're running, and then also I'm very interested to see the offensive line coach that we got from the Las Vegas Raiders. Like I like how he likes to a lot of their pulls a lot of the offensive linemen. Hopefully he can fix Evan Neal, because if he can, then he can be my offensive coordinator forever. I'm not really too excited about this season. I'm more of like trying to see if are we gonna probably tank to say that we can get a quarterback, or we gonna probably just say let's be competitive to see what happens.
Talking about the
Okay.
Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah. We stopping in New York real quick, brother.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my service.
You got, I know you fucked up over there. Right now. Hopefully it loosens up in a little minute or gets better. But Josiah, as far as breakout players in the division, you can name more than one. Who you feeling for this one?
A breakout player in this division. I really have to say, I
Go
probably
ahead
have
and
to
say
go with
Neighbors.
Neighbors. No, Neighbors going to be the best rookie in this division. I would probably go with Tay Banks. Will probably be my breakout player, because I think last year he had a great year. Um, I think now we're gonna actually, with a new defensive coordinator. He was with the Tennessee Titans. I think now the banks are now going to be closed Sunday, Mondays, and Thursdays. Yeah, that's that.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Heard me. The banks are going to be closed Sunday, Mondays, and Thursdays.
Okay. All right. Banks, the breakout player in his division for cornerback for the New York Giants, drafted last year out of Maryland, I believe. You said you want to tank, but you said you want to see if you guys are going to try to be competitive.
Yeah.
Who do you have winning the division and why?
I think the Eagles will win the division. I think because of the simple fact that last year that they started off undefeated, then everything just went wrong. I think now the Eagles regrouped, they repackaged, they took Saquon from us. Um, even with Jason Kelly, even with Jason Kelly retiring, I still think they have an offensive line to produce. I think Jalen Hurts will probably have his best season this year.
Okay.
So that's why I feel like I think the Eagles will win the division.
I know your offensive rookie in the division is Malik Neighbors. Do you have one or no one for our defense?
No, I don't know no rookies really in our division like that.
Okay.
So I can't give you a good name.
No, you good. Appreciate the honesty, bro. How far do you think the Giants are from being? Honesty was what matters for sure. OG, you feel me? How far do you think the Giants are from being a year-to-year playoff team in the NFC?
I think we're not that far off. I think if we tank this year and Daniel Jones plays bad, we can either trade him, because we don't have to pay him, because basically we don't have to take as much of a dead cap, much of a cap hit. So I would really say about a year. If we
Chris,
get like a quarterback in this next year's draft, so I say we about like 2 to 3 years away from like getting to become a perennial playoff team, because the defense is there. I'm just worried about the offense. If the offense can be somewhat consistent, I'm not even asking for like a top 10 offense. I'm just asking for at least to be like a top 20 offense. If we can,
Who's the tight end one with Waller retiring, and also who's running back? I forgot who y'all got at running back.
Okay, so Daniel Bellinger would be our tight end one, and then I think it's going to be Gary Brightwell would be our running back one.
Oh, Devin Singletary. I got. Devin Singletary.
I forgot we got Devin Singletary.
Okay.
Y'all know who I think is going to be running back one.
Who D-Mac? Who in this list right here?
Tyrone
Tracy Jr.
I loved him out of Purdue during the draft process. He's got everything you need to be a complete 3-down back. He's a little older, which is why he win the 5th round. So people weren't like, oh, he's ecstatic as a young guy. I think he's better than Devin Singletary. Singletary was very meh for the Texans last year. I think Tyron took over that backfield.
D-Mac, why does the age matter if the life of a running back is always going to be the same?
I personally see it the same way you do, because you're drafting running backs to be there for 3 years in their rookie contract, and you think you get after that, it's a bonus. I agree with you. It's not that big of a deal to me. But as far as how I view the running back situation, other people care a little bit more about that upside things from that standpoint.
I got you.
That's a good question, OG. Good response. Glad y'all on the same page on that. Besides, anything else you want to say about the Giants this year, bro? I know you have like mixed emotions. Want to tank, want to be competitive. I don't know. Anything else you want to add on about?
The only thing I'm gonna have to really say for this Giants team next year is just I don't want us to fake tank for like the first half of the week of the season, then trying to go on like a mini winning streak just to say that hey Giants fans, we're doing something, we're trying to be competitive. I just want us to make a decision by mid-season. If we're going to tank, just tank. If you're going to be competitive, just be competitive.
Yeah, I might not have you might not have a choice, Josiah. Y'all gonna be bad. You ain't gonna have no choice whether you can try to be good, nigga. You niggas gonna be
if you want to do this, if y'all want to do this, I can do the schedule real quick.
I forgot about that. My bad. Yeah, so we better go to the Commanders next. Week 1 decide y'all at home against the Vikings.
I think we win.
Week 2 y'all travel to DC to play the Commanders.
Daniel Jones always beats the Commanders, so I think we win.
Week 3 y'all travel to Cleveland to play the Browns.
This is where our losing streak will begin. From Cleveland all the way to Philadelphia. That's where I think our losing streak will begin. We're going to start off the season 2-0. This is when we go on our losing streak.
All right. Week 8, I travel to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Prime time.
Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
I think that's an L.
All right. Then after that, y'all go back home to play the Commanders.
I think we sweep the Commanders again this year.
This is a neutral location. Anybody know where this is right here? This Panthers game? Where is that at? London or something?
I think so. I think it's in London.
Wherever that game is.
I think we beat Carolina.
Okay. I think that's sort of. What was this Commanders game for you?
That's at home. We at home against the Commanders.
Well, y'all win over.
We winning. Yeah, I said we're gonna sweep the Commanders again.
What'd you say about the Pittsburgh game?
We losing the Pittsburgh game.
All right, all right. So 2. And then beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
Right. What you got for this Bucs game right here in Tampa
Bay?
Bucs,
Tampa Bay. I say
y'all home.
We're home.
Yeah.
Tampa's a very sneaky team. They're very sneaky. So I say we probably lose to Tampa.
All right. Short week. I travel to Dallas to play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
We getting swept by Dallas.
All right. Y'all go back home to play the Saints.
I say we lose to the. We lose to the Saints. We're gonna lose to them because we lost to them last year. Matter of fact, we're gonna take a dub. Because Saints and Giants, there's always one team wins one year, the next team wins the other year.
So dub, right?
Yeah.
And y'all got the Ravens the next game after that.
We the only team that has beaten Lamar, so I say we probably lose that. I think we could win because we the only team that has beaten Lamar in the NFC, which is crazy.
That shit don't help y'all this year. Yeah. That really doesn't. I'm sorry, that's not gonna help.
What you called on the game though, Desire?
Now I will say, because OJB did say that D-line's scary. That is an advantage that you guys will have in that game. I think your D-line can beat up on their offensive line, and that's something you got to lean on. But that NFC stuff, that's not going to help you this game.
Yeah, so I think we could probably. It's probably going to be I could see what was probably gonna. But for the Falcons at Atlanta,
Wait. So what did you call the Ravens game?
I said we was gonna win the Ravens game.
Okay. Atlanta game, go ahead.
Atlanta game, I say we'll win because that's for Atlanta. Because at this point, Atlanta's gonna probably trying to like fake think that they're gonna win the division, but then this would be the game that they have to win, but they lose. It always happens.
Fake win the division is crazy.
They've been trying to do that for the past 3 years. They've been trying to do that for the past 3 years. That shit hasn't worked out. So I think for any next game, Indianapolis, I think we lose to Indy.
And then what you got for the last game of the season?
I think we lose to the Eagles. I think the Eagles sweep us this year.
Well, all in all, improvement from last year. Y'all was 6-11 last year. According to you, y'all will go 7-10 this year. So
that's a reasonable record. 7-10 is a very reasonable record.
7-10, not too bad, not too shabby. I like it. Josiah, thank you, my brother. We're gonna go ahead and go to Caleb. I think his connection is good enough this time. Caleb, you say I got better this offseason to you, mainly because of coaching. I think coaching was the biggest improvement for you.
Yeah, coaching wise, we're way better. I don't got an idiot. Coaching my team. We got better at linebacker. I think we got better at defensive line depth. We got Johnny Newton, who was a first round talent, but we got him in the second round, so he's been practicing a lot. You can say we got to upgrade at quarterback, even though I haven't seen him play yet, but I think he can be successful. The O-line is questionable to me, and the outside corners are questionable to me. I think our safeties are athletic, and our defensive ends are average at best. But I do think we're going to be a competitive team this year. We're not going to have the worst point differential in the NFL anymore. But I do think we're going to be competitive. And I got to see how these picks are like that we got this year. So a lot of people liked our draft. I just wish we would have attacked offensive line more, but I guess he didn't want to reach on offensive line. He just picked best player available to his board, and he got players that are going to be an impact day one. So I do think this team will be better, though. Now, how many games they win, I don't know, because there's so many different new things. There's so many different parts to this team that is really new. Everything is completely new. The coaching staff, we had the most roster turnover in the NFL this past year too. So it's gonna be different. So I can't really put my finger on what they're gonna do, but I just believe they're gonna be competitive. They're not gonna get destroyed in every game, in my opinion.
Okay. I see I drafted a corner out of the second round. How good is he?
Mike Sanderstrom.
Yeah.
They say he's the best nickel corner in the class. I mean, if y'all like Nick Saban, he thinks he's pound for pound the best player in the draft. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, but I do think he's going to be really good. Like they say if you're talking about floors and ceiling, they say he could be like a Mike Hilton. If you know how good Mike Hilton is, you've seen him twice a year. So he's a really good nickel corner. Some people, you talk to some Michigan fans, they'll say, nah, he could be one of the best corners in the league. Like he's that good. 5'9", he can tackle. He was the best player on that Michigan defense.
Okay. Any putting any stock in Forbes year 2? Talk about that real quick.
I mean, they say he gained weight. They say he gained 17 pounds.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It may not look like it physically, but like I said, I got to see them play. I don't just for me as a fan, I don't trust. They got to show me, in my opinion, what they're gonna be. So,
how do you feel about the loss of Cam Curl and a replacement of Jeremy Chin?
I think Jeremy Chin's more athletic. I think Dan Quinn, if you look at the pieces he added or they added in the draft and some in free agency, they added a lot of athletic players and they're just trying to coach him up. Like people look at the RAS score and all that. I'm not valuing that and saying that's going to make a player that's going to say a player's going to be good, but they drafted athletic guys and they're just trying to coach him up. DB, tight end, lineman, quarterback, like that's what they did. So Jeremy Chin, he's a hard hitter, downhill player. He can get you some turnovers. I think that's what they're gonna try to do this year, get more turnovers. We
How?
haven't had. Go ahead.
No, you good. Y'all haven't had what?
A lot of turnovers in the last 2 years. Where as far as Dallas generated the most turnovers the last 2 years. So that's what I think. That's the difference. I think that's the difference between what makes the defense really good, great to elite. Turnovers. You turning the ball over and you giving your offense another chance. So I think that should help us this year with the offense, hopefully.
And appreciate you answering my questions. How much do you think Austin Eckler has in the tank? How effective do you think he can be for you guys?
He's not going to be people got to stop pushing this agenda where we going to use him as running back one because he's not running back one. Brian Robinson is still running back one. Austin Eckler's going to be a third down back, a safety blanket, check down guy. They're going to put him on routes. So Austin Eckler said, they try to use me like an every down back. So hopefully they use him like how he's supposed to be used, a third down guy. He's not no every down back. He's not like that.
Wide receiver room and Zach Ertz. My last two questions for you.
Zach Ertz knows the system. He knows Cliff Kingsbury's system, but hopefully Ben Sinnott can get in there and get some reps. I like Terry. I think Terry's gonna be good. Still, as always, solid, really good receiver, consistent. Jahan Dotson. I think this is his make or break it year. He had a sophomore slump, very bad sophomore slump, and I think his third year should be a little bit better. Should be better. We got Luke McCaffrey. I don't know what he's gonna be. Even though I'm rooting for the kid, I think he has some type of talent that can be used. They just got to figure out a way how to use him. They still got Diami Brown, so the receiver room after Terry, it's like people gotta make their case as to wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3.
Okay, and then before we get to your breakout players and rookies and things, et cetera, and then you say you don't know how many games y'all going to win, we still going to go over y'all schedule and hear some predictions. Jaden Daniels' expectations, bro. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. You guys picked him over Drake May. Some wanted Drake May, some wanted Daniels. I think he was on the Daniels side. I've seen you.
I wanted Drake May.
You wanted May, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I still think Jaden can be good. They said Drake May got a lot to work on, so I'm guessing they chose the more pro ready guy. In my opinion.
Do you think he's going to be the one? Because again, we're from the area. Obviously, you guys had numerous quarterbacks step in and be the quarterback for you guys.
Yep, 13 different ones since 2018.
Ridiculous. Do you think he's going to be the one that, okay, he is my franchise quarterback? Like, do you think he's going to be that guy for you guys?
I hope so. God, I hope so.
You don't sound too confident. You don't sound too confident.
I mean, no, it's not that I'm not confident. It's just that I don't know. Like I said, with this team, they're going to have to prove it to me. I'm not getting my hopes up anymore. When they show me consistency and they show me they play good against really good teams and they're competitive, even in a win or loss, if they're competitive, I'll live with that. And then next year, you better, capitalize on that momentum going into the following year. So I think he can be good. It's just that you got to show me consistency. Like they say he's doing good in training camp. He's doing really good. But I said before, I care about training camp, but then I really don't because these guys there's training camp heroes every year. And then they end up being ass when they go up against players that are really, really good. So I'm looking at the joint practices with the Jets and the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm valuing that more than him going up against my shitty ass defense. Um, and also throughout the regular season, if he's playing good in close games and he's making the right throws and he's being competent, I'll live with that. Of course, I want him to be great or elite. Who wouldn't want a great to elite quarterback? But it don't always work like that. So uh, I think he can be good though. They just got to put him in the right position to succeed. They got to protect him. They got to give him a running game. Don't make him pass 30 plus times a game, which I don't. I believe they're not going to do that. So
Well, one, I appreciate you answering all the questions so far. A couple of more before we get into the schedule, and then I'm gonna tap in with D-Mac thoughts on his division too. But and then we'll see. I'm gonna go to the gym like probably 30 minutes or something like that. So we'll see how the rest of the show go. Pirates winding down shortly. Tomorrow AFC East. That's Dolphins, Bills, Patriots, Jets. I'm super high on the Jets this year. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. If y'all know anybody that's AFC East fans, tell a friend. I'm going to do my best as well to get some in here. Because I love when people talk about their team, for one, for sure. And again, if it was in spaces, I'm pretty sure it'll be a little better right now. I appreciate y'all just rocking with me on playback. Or in playback, I'm sorry. Breakout players, bro. Who you think will be the breakout player or players if you want to in the division?
in our division, yeah, I'll be objective. I think, Brad, Neighbor's gonna be one of them ones. He gonna be an issue. Um, I think Dayball just gonna basically tell Daniel Jones just give him the ball in these opportunities. But Daniel Jones may fuck that shit up. But Neighbors is really good. He's really good. Um, I don't want to say Mike Sanders still on my team. I'll say Jalen Carter for the Eagles.
Jalen Carter.
He had one of the highest pass rush win rates in the league, and he started off real crazy. Then the defense, I don't know, their secondary was terrible, but yeah, those are my two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neighbors and Jalen Carter. I like it, bro. Offensive rookies, probably Neighbors. What about you? Who you got from you on the defensive side?
On what you talking about for my team or just
in this division? In this division, if you name somebody on your team, that's cool.
Defensive side.
Yeah, who you think will be the best defensive rookie in this division?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say Mike Sanders. I think he gonna be good.
I'm gonna tap into this guy.
Yeah, from what I've been seeing and what I've been hearing, he's good. Like he's like what 5? Like I said, he's like 5'9", but he's smart. You can blitz him. He can play coverage. He also played a wide receiver a little bit, so he kind of understands what wide receivers like to do. But he was the best player on that Michigan defense. You saw in that championship game, he made plays.
Yeah, I'm copying his name right now, and I'm gonna watch some film on him today. Sound like you high on him. Sound like you're super duper high on him. Sound like this the most.
He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be good for sure. I think he's gonna be good. Now if he's not good, then it is what it is. But just from what I've seen and what people tell me, outside the fan base, they say he good.
Look, this is gonna be on my screen, bro. I'm watching this. I'm watching this when the show's over. Got to watch these 2 videos right here. 139K views.
I think he's gonna be one of our best defensive players.
Talk to me about him real quick, D-Mac, before we go to the schedule. Talk to me about this guy right here, D-Mac.
There's no coincidence that Saban said he's the best player pound for pound in the draft. I mean, he is as technically sound as you want in the nickel cornerback. He's tough as all hell. He knows how to blitz, play zone. You can play man-to-man against really shifty wide receivers inside. So, and he's really good against the run too. So he is everything that you want in a nickel. And so kind of in a similar way in which there wasn't any question marks about who the best tight end was because Brock Bowers was that far ahead of the rest of his position. There was no question about who was the best nickel corner in this class. It was Mike Sarenstill, and he was a huge piece in that Michigan defense that was so good all year because of his versatility.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. DC got one then. All right, let's go. Last but not least, Caleb, I'm about to put that on. Shout out to Chan for typing that. I'm about to put that on. He said I think D-Mac will buy. I'm about to put that on. I'm about to put that 200 on right now. Let me put that 200 on real quick. Hold on. But we gonna look at that schedule. Turn on spot. Can't start the game right. Turn on. I gotta do too much to put it on. They doing too much.
OG, why you gotta do me that?
Let me put it up on my phone. Hold on. Yeah, Shaq, according to what they said, it's like DC got one. Why do you always hate him? Let me put up this 200 real quick. But to the schedule, Caleb, again, appreciate you seeing the DM. Appreciate you coming through. Talk about your Commanders. Hopefully, you come through again throughout the season.
I never said Sky Moore was the best slot wide receiver in the I thought he would be good, but I did lie about him, and I fully admit that I lied about him. I have no issues.
You didn't lie. You were just wrong. That don't mean you lied.
No, I say I lied because I did hype him up, and I thought he would have a really good year for us last year, and he didn't. And you know it happens, but I'm not above.
I don't think that's lying. I think that's just being wrong.
No, I don't really think.
Nah, it's just you being wrong. But D-Mac, he's ass.
What was the command? What was the commander schedule?
We doing it right now.
Okay, bet.
All right, Caleb. Week 1, bro. Y'all traveling to Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's a loss.
All right, week 2, y'all home. Y'all got the Giants.
I want. It's a new coaching staff. I think we're gonna beat them at least once. I'll give that a dub.
Y'all travel to Cincy. Primetime football. Y'all got the Bengals.
That's an L. That's an L. But since he always struggles early in the season every year, but I still think that's an L. They got too much firepower. So, but their corners are ass. So I don't know. But I give that an L.
Respect Cam Taylor-Britt.
Yeah, Terry cooking them, bro.
All right, week 4, y'all travel to Arizona to play the Cardinals.
I get that a dub.
All right, then after that, y'all go back home and y'all got the Browns.
That's an L.
And then y'all not really traveling, but y'all go down the road a little bit.
L.
All right, y'all come back. Y'all got the Panthers.
That's a dub.
And then y'all play Caleb Williams and the Bears.
That's an L.
You don't think about y'all getting get back from last year?
No, but their roster is better than ours. Their rosters is better than ours. I don't got nobody that can cover Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and Roma Dunze. I'm sorry.
That's true. Way to be honest. Then y'all got the Giants that next week.
That's an L.
In New York. Okay. Then after that, y'all come back home to play the Steelers.
That's an L.
Short week, Thursday night football. Y'all got the Eagles. In Philadelphia.
Is that Thursday night?
Yeah.
L. I'm being honest, bro. Like, this schedule tough.
All right. And then y'all travel to Dallas. No, y'all come back home and play the Cowboys.
Oh, boy. Jesus. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the cow bitches. That's a dub.
All right. Then y'all stay home again. Y'all got the Titans.
I can give that a dub.
All right. We're making progress. Y'all go on a bye week. Then y'all travel to New Orleans to play the Saints.
That's a toss-up. I'm going to give us the dub.
All right. And then y'all go back home to play the Eagles.
L.
Falcons the next week, week 17.
L.
And then y'all travel to Dallas to close the year out against the Cowboys.
L. That's a losing record. That's like, what, 5 games?
Yeah, that's around that ballpark. I ain't gonna lie. You lost a little bit. You beat the Giants. You beat the Cardinals. You beat the Panthers 3. That's like 5. Yeah, that's like 5.
Yeah, that's like 5. Yeah, that's like 5. So because we also drafted a left tackle, so I don't know how good he gonna be. But if we got another top 5 pick, go ahead and give me that left tackle from LSU that played with Jaden Daniels. So, because we need a left tackle badly. So,
Okay. You honest,
Good
bro?
draft
I think
coming
you
up to
changed.
draft one, so that'll help y'all.
Sound like you changed your approach a little bit about your team. More honest, disciplined.
yeah, no, they not disappointing me no more. Fuck no. They got me fucked up. They not finna get
Oh,
my hopes high.
totally understandable. I totally respect it. Um, we have an Eagles fan in here now. I think about it. Um, I'm gonna reach out to DMAC and anybody else. Anybody that want to talk about the Eagles, feel free. We can talk about the Eagles real quick. Process is golfing, y'all. Process is golfing. Obviously, last year Eagles they started off really hot, and they started to lose some games. Even some of the games they started off, they didn't even start off that hot. They started off with a good record. You put it like that. They started off with a good record because some of them games they played they could have lost. We lost at last. They could have lost some of them games. We were talking about the Eagles in here pretty often last year. Um, 1-6, yeah, Alexandria's considered DMV. One of the few VA areas that's actually considered. Alexandria, Arlington, really the main two that's considered. If you want to add others outside of that, you can. Like towards London County or Fairfax County, that's fine. But 1-6 last 7 games of the season. Shout out to Ball's Life for that. Obviously, Slay and Bradbury did not play up to their standards. Bradbury made sure to. I peeped that. Yeah, I peeped that chat yesterday. Bradbury made sure to say that, and like on a podcast, one of his little interviews I saw this summer, stated that he didn't have a good season last year. They know they needed more secondary help, especially corner help, so they drafted 2 with their first 2 picks. Cooper out of Iowa and then Quinion out of Toledo. So shout out to them for that. I know Will Shepley, they drafted him too out of Clemson. And they drafted Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Damn, Jeremiah Trotter was a dog. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. as well. Saquon obviously was the biggest fish for them this offseason. He moved on from Miles last year. Had a committee pretty much for the most part last year with Swift, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now Saquon is clear-cut RB1, 3 down back. You can probably expect him to have a phenomenal year alongside of Jalen Hurts, who scored a lot of rushing touchdowns last year with the tush push and, just him being athletic in general. What can I say about the Eagles? What else can I say about them? Just overall good team, bro. I don't really have anything else to add on. I mean, you got anything to add on to the Eagles, D-Mac?
No, I mean, obviously they struggled at the midway point of last year, and honestly, they were pretty much treading water before that. And they did I don't even want to say that they did a good job. They did a fair job of being able to win some games even while they were struggling with that. So, I think it's a case in which they wanted to bring in more diversity on both ends of their coaching staff, and I think that'll serve them well. Certainly, the secondary guys that they brought in, obviously Quinion and Cooper, that's a really good rookie duo to bring in to help out Slay and Bradbury to a lesser extent. I think there's a lot of versatility that they can get out of Cooper if they choose to use him accordingly. And so I'll be interested to see if they do so. I think that there you have diversified the offense with Kellen Moore. Again, I don't think he's a great offensive coordinator, but he's going to be a much better play caller than they had last year. So ultimately, I think they are going to be a better team. I do have them as the favorites in the division. I think their talent is the big question mark is obviously what are they going to be building their run game out of without Jason Kelce, because he was so unique as a weapon from the center position. But when you have Jalen Hurts, when you have Saquon Barkley, and the offensive line is still really good, there's a lot of things that you can do from that standpoint. So I'm not as concerned in that aspect. I really want to see, and I'm not saying that this is going to come for sure, but there's an outcome in which Jalen Hurts really does show an increased ability as a passer to really use the intermediate areas of the field and also trust his dump off now that he has Saquon Barkley as well. I want to see if that's something that Kellen Moore really emphasizes with him, and that'll help his overall growth and him being a better quarterback. I think that obviously coming off the appearance, there was a lot of hype around him. A lot of people saying that he was maybe the best quarterback in the NFC. And then last year was a little bit of a letdown. But I think there is still more that he can add to his game, and I want to see if Kellen Moore challenges him to do so as well. So that's a big, interesting part. I think this team can be an actual Super Bowl contender. I do think that is really where their ceiling can be at. It really just is how quickly that back end can gels together, how much they can get. I think that Bryce Huff was a really good, bring in for them to replace what Hassan Reddick was. So no real concerns as far as the defensive line. So I think that they're going to be a really good team this year.
Forgot about the Bryce Huff addition from New York. Should never let him go in the first place. As far as CJ, he's now back. So obviously the weakest issue or the weakest, thing about their team is their linebacking core. But Caleb made sure to shout out Jalen Carter, and they still have a good defensive line as well. As far as the offseason, did what they needed to do. Devontae Smith extension, AJ Brown extension. I think that's just a great front office decision making that they've shown over the last 2 years when it comes to building the Eagles out to being back to the Super Bowl where they were, I think, like 5 or 6 years ago. They actually made it again, where they won actually, but they made it back 2 years ago. So they made sure to improve their roster year in and year out. And when you think of the NFC, you think of two teams. Cowboys flirt with it. They flirt. They act like they want to get there. They act like they want to be in that same little realm, that same little ballpark, but they just don't put themselves there. I think the Eagles and 49ers over the last couple of years showing that they are the two standards as far as the teams you want to beat or level you want to get to in the NFC. And can the Cowboys beat one of those teams? Probably so. Can the Lions take another leap this year? We'll see. Can the Packers take another leap this year? We'll see. And am I missing anybody else in the NFC? I don't think so. Lions, Packers, Cowboys. I'll stop right there. D-Mac is high on the Seahawks. But I think that's it. As far as the NFC. Eagles schedule. D-Mac. And after this Eagles schedule, me, D-Mac, and myself, after this, that'll probably be a show today. Again, don't forget, AFC East tomorrow. You might see the room back live later on, whether that's for just open talks or rewatching a basketball game or baseball, whatever the case may be.
When does Team USA play tomorrow?
Team USA.
Do they play tomorrow? Yeah, I just make that up.
They do. That's the last game, though. Yeah, that's the last. So 3:30 Eastern time. So that's the last game.
Okay. Yeah.
So that watch party. Thank you for reminding me on that. Team USA watch party. 12:30, 3:30 Eastern time. I'm sorry. So 12:30 my time. So the show will be from like 8 to 12, 12:30 tomorrow. Probably gotta go to the gym in the morning time. I'm gonna show you guys how to make AFC East. Damn, we only got the AFC East tomorrow. Then they play Brazil. We only got the AFC East to talk about tomorrow. Nothing else. I don't think there's no NBA updates or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, here or there. We can also talk about the game before the show, which is Greece and Serbia game. So yeah, week 1, D-Mac and myself, and BJ, if you want to take part, or Lo, if you want to add some, B-Young, if you want to add some, feel free. This is the last point of the show real quick. Tomorrow, AFC East. I'm about to head to the gym. Tomorrow, AFC East. They at home. This is a Friday. So they're not at home. This is the where's this, Brazil, I think?
Yeah.
This game in Brazil. Yeah, this game in Brazil. Yeah. They got that's gonna be a good week 1 game. Eagles and Packers week 1. That's gonna be a good week 1 game.
That's gonna be a hell of a game.
I know a lot of people gonna be on the Packers too.
That Eagles secondary is gonna be put to test early. It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
Who you calling in that game?
I do have it as the Eagles. I'm a little bit more concerned about the Packers defense in that matchup. So I'm gonna be fascinated to see. But I mean that's a toss up. Both of those guys I think or both of those teams I should say are gonna be at the top of the NFC this year. So I'm gonna be
I like it. I like the Eagles too.
They don't play no competitive games this year. They have the Ravens week 13. You obviously think the Dallas games will be competitive. You don't know what that Bengals game is going to be like week 8, and then the Browns probably week 6. But do they have some games that they can lose? Yeah, of course. I mean, the Bucks.
I got them going on the road and losing to Tampa. I expect them to split with the Cowboys. I think they lose at LA and out you guys as well. But I do have them going 13-4. I think that's the schedule they can take advantage of.
Damn. Damn. Didn't they have an easy schedule last year too?
Um,
Let me refresh on that real quick. So they had the Jets were ass. They had the Dolphins, Chiefs, Bills.
they did play
Right.
the AFC East or AFC
This is
West.
this is a good stretch right here. The Chiefs, Buffalo, 49ers. But outside of that, I mean,
Yeah, it's very.
Damn, I mean, shit. I mean,
They should that literally their win should be just like last year. Shit should be easy cake. They got a little stretch of the season, mid-season, but like the rest of that shit is cake.
Look at 2022 as well. I mean, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they're in line for about 13 wins in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm right with you. I think they're right in that ballpark as well. I don't even.
Nigga, 16, bro. Stop, bro.
16.
Niggas just say 6, bro. Them niggas are not getting 16.
He said 13. He said 13. He said 13.
Through 16. That shit is that through shit is not happening.
Wait, D-Mac said that?
Look what Shaggy said, brother.
What I said?
Oh, Shaggy said 13 through 15.
Oh, that shit look like 16. Sorry.
You blind.
Bro, you need help, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You need help.
I ain't gonna lie. The shit look like 16, bro.
Yeah, they're not winning 16 games. 13 through 15. I'll more so say 13 or 14. I don't know if they're gonna have. I don't know if they're a 2-loss team throughout the regular season.
Yeah, you know, if the defense doesn't come together, there's a chance maybe it's 11 or 12, but I don't see it going much. I don't see it going below 11. So I'd say 11 to 13 is probably the range, maybe even 14 if things go their way.
Yeah. So I'll take that. So I mean, other than that, we're not going to go game by game. I think we can look. I think that Jacksonville game could be a good game too. I think the Eagles probably still win it, obviously, though at home. That Bengals game would be good. Dallas game probably one of them lost. Ravens lost. And that Tampa Bay game, I really think the Bucks might be able to pull that. We'll see. That's going to be a good game too. So it is what it is. Overall, again, last reminder, y'all, 5 people subscribed today. Means a lot. 6 subscribers away from 500. If I don't subscribe to Fact and Stats, no, Mac Jones will not ever start for the Jaguars. Mac Jones will never be a starter in the NFL ever again. Let me put that on record. Dr. Umar, I appreciate that. 6 subscribers away from 500, y'all. If you missed out the show or missed out on the show today, or if you missed out on the show today or any day, feel free to subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube and listen back to it, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like the live too. I'm live every single day. And some shows will be live, really trying to start as soon as next week. But some shows will be live directly, or this month. Some shows will be live directly on YouTube without playback. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure y'all subscribe ahead of time and be ready ahead of time. Yeah, Mac Jones is nowhere near him, though. Ballers like Mac Jones is literally terrible. And I always felt that way. I've been telling Shaggy, Misha Lowe that for the last 2-3 years. Even while some of them, not saying all 3, but some of them still have faith in him for whatever reason. But yeah, Rocco, Mike Hen too, included in that. Shout out to those 2 fellas. Tomorrow, AFC East, actually. So we're here some Patriots talks. We're here some Jets talks. Aaron Rodgers is healthy. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. What is that connection going to look like? And obviously their defense. As far as the Miami Dolphins, too, he got paid. Tyreek Hill, he just got the extension as well. You got Hill. You got the Dolphins. We put it like that. The Dolphins are the Dolphins. With all their speed offensively. And their acquisitions that they made on the other side. And then the Bills. Big things out of Keon Coleman. Big things out of Kincaid. What are those guys going to do for them? What is Curtis Samuel going to do? MVS, I think he dropped 2 passes yesterday in drills, but that's who he is. We'll talk about the AFC East tomorrow. If y'all know anybody that's a Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, or Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets fan, tell them come through.
Get Dame in there.
Yeah, Dame is definitely going to be here. Dame will be here. I think Josh and the Bills won't be as good without Diggs. We'll see. I'm more so interested in how their defense is going to look, more so than their offense, to be honest. So I think when you have a quarterback like Josh Allen, you sort of make things work with limited options. Sort of kind of like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson never really had true down to down go-to guy on the outside throughout his career. Let's be real, he hasn't had that. Meanwhile, the Ravens they made moves to get Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco got Anquan Bolden won the Super Bowl. Joe Flacco got Steve Smith on the back end, but was still a damn good player. Just ended up getting hurt. I think like one of the last years. So it's like the effect came quicker. But Lamar, Odell, washed the fuck up. Zay Flowers is the best thing. That's the best thing they did for him. And probably again, we'll see how the season pans out. But Rashad Bateman, he was good in training camp. He's been good in training camp so far. Respect Hollywood, nah. Hollywood cool. Hollywood, I like Hollywood. I got nothing against Hollywood. Shout out to Hollywood. Actually, you can put that on record. I like Hollywood. I wish we could have kept Hollywood, but the trade at the time made sense. Tyler Linderbaum was an All-Pro. He's a phenomenal center. And I think whenever you want to have a quarterback like that, you got to have a good ass line that can protect them. So I understood the trade at the time. It made sense. Now at the end of the day, we got Zay Flowers. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm talking about down. I said somebody that you can trust and go to on a down-to-down basis. Star wide receiver. It don't even have to be a big target. But this guy, you're not going to Hollywood on a down-to-down basis. Let's be real. You're not doing that. So, I mean, that's so funny as hell. You pull that up so damn fast.
I think I got a little bit of a hot take as it pertains to Josh Allen and the Bills and Lamar Jackson's the Ravens, but I'll save it for tomorrow because I think it'll be pertinent to that conversation.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to see what that is. I can't wait to see what that's going to be tomorrow. Everybody that came through today, man, I truly appreciate y'all, bro. I truly appreciate when y'all come through, listen to Fact or Stats. I appreciate when y'all want to talk inside of Fact or Stats and whether that's even typing. Tomorrow, we're going to have the AFC East and also a USA watch party. It's real now. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's elimination. You lose, you're out, I believe. I'm not mistaken. And we're going to see who makes it at the end of the day. The last two teams that'll be left. So, like 4 games tomorrow. Make sure I tap them if y'all can. I don't think I can make the first one because of my time zone, but the ones that's on the East Coast, y'all probably can make all of them. The first one started at like 5:30 our time or 5 y'all time. I don't know how early I wake up, but y'all probably can wake up for that one. It'd be a good one at that. Greece and Germany should be good. I wish I could wake up for it, but I'm not waking up for it. I wish I can, but I'm not. Or even staying up. I'm not staying up for that game and only getting 4 hours of sleep. That'd be ridiculous. But all in all, chill this. Let's get rich tonight. All in all, thank y'all, everybody. Again, the room might go back live later on for whether that's rewatching something or just open talks. But I'm about to hit the gym real quick. And then I'll see what everybody on in the next 2-3 hours. Also, follow me on TikTok. Follow my Twitch. Follow me on TikTok. Follow my Twitch. I game sometimes too, for the most part. You got a Crawford fight on, bet. I don't even think you watched that fight in full yet. So bet. I'm gonna pop in here. Crawford fight probably for like an hour, y'all. Probably like an hour or two. Whenever Shaq put it up, I'm gonna see notification. Yeah, so I ain't watching it. I bet. Crawford fight rewatch in like an hour or two or whenever he put it up. Madden drop next week. I can't wait, balls. Like, peace, blessing, and love to everybody that's on YouTube. Peace, blessing, and love to everybody that's gonna listen back to this or watch this on Twitter today. I think next week, yeah, August 12th, I think, or August 15th, whenever the Madden day. BJ, you know Madden date 12th or the 15th. BJ. One of them, Shaq.
This is the least I've ever paid attention to a Madden drop, to be honest, Joe.
No, well, 1,000%. 1,000%, bro. I'm not even. Okay, so the 16th. I'm not even like. I'm gonna play Madden. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy it more than NCAA for sure because I'm using NFL players. Shout out to the college football heads. But I can't wait to use Lamar Jackson. I can't wait to use Lamar and Derrick Henry and my guy Kyle Hamilton and all my guys. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. I think my franchise is probably gonna be the best part about it. But peace, blessing, and love to everybody that's in here. August 16th, Madden drop date. Follow my TikTok, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Everett Jr. on both platforms. And I'll see y'all later on the Terrence Crawford watch party rewatch.